But yeah, I'm about to do a Chapile.
Ooh, we get a new drink tonight, don't we?
No, it's only week 2 of my
I
new
still have
drink.
PBR.
Wait, we got a new drink last time?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was the Dutch Master Daiquiri.
you're right.
Tired.
Seth was tired.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my spiel unless there's any questions. Gudrun or Ryan.
No, I'm good. Sorry, I thought I was muted, but I wasn't, so then I had to unmute. I'm good to go.
Good? Everyone good? Good.
Yep.
Welcome, everyone. Sorry.
Now your line.
You can do it.
No, yeah, do Jesse's voice.
Welcome.
Do your Jesse
everyone.
impression.
I don't have a mustache. Can't.
All right. Anyways,
Nothing going on here.
I'll just do this the whole time.
Yeah, you should twirl it while you talk.
I miss my mustache.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our show, Growing Campaigns, where my good friends and I embark on original adventures across the U.S. with the help of a platform known as Fantasy Grounds. Each week, we come together to partake in spirits and storytelling. And this week, we have returning for the second week the Dutch Master Daiquiri. I don't have a garnish because I guess I'm lazy or I forgot. One of the two. We'll go with both. It is a muddled Fresno pepper with Bull's Guinevere. It's kind of interesting. There's a few other things in there. If you would like to know exactly how it's made, you can pop on over to our bartender channel, which should be in the description below. If you'd like to see any of our other episodes or anything else, we should have a link to a website and other links below. We air Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so join us and experience our growing campaigns while we embark on our Spooky Boy campaign and sip on our cocktails. You all right,
Tim, you're enthralled.
Yeah, Tim, you good?
Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing me back, guys.
You were close to the edge.
I was.
I was very, very confused. So with that, let's get back into the story. Question
Nice.
mark.
Lo-fi D&D beats to do homework to.
Who put a question on the teleprompter? Question mark.
So, anyways, last we met, our adventurers woke up with quite a few tasks on hand. They were asked to retrieve a shipment of wine for Erwin, get the bones of St. Andrew's for Father Lucian, join the Burgomaster during the Burning Sun Festival in 2 days, and most importantly, return the cat that Helena had stolen.
Damn right.
The day began with Helena trying to get information out of Elliot, the cat that she had taken from the Watcher house. Elliot answered a few questions Helena was curious about, but being a cat that is locked away for most of the day, he did not quite have all the information she was looking for. Having finished her questioning, she stuffed the cat in her bag and prepared to return him to the Watcher house. Meanwhile, while Helena was having this conversation with Elliot, Adonis was fixing up an exceptionally average breakfast prepared with borrowed food from the inn.
Better came with rental in there.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Then with their full bellies, they began heading towards the Sunset Gate on the west end of town, while Helena returned the cat. She walked up the ramp leading to the library where she had once exited before. That was redundant, but Before leaving, she decided to snoop around upstairs and found a...
Investigate. Not snooping.
She investigated the library upstairs and found a secret door. She found a small iron chest and was able to open it, grab all the objects she could, a handful of gold, a few pieces of silver, and hightailed it out of there as there was someone wandering around this mansion who almost spotted her. So in cat form, Helena caught up to the group, where they embarked down the Old Svalich Road, where they kind of meandered until they found a sign that pointed them towards the winery. Shortly down the road, Helena, with an Eldritch Blast ready, spotted a few figures covered in clay hiding in the woods. Without hesitation, she launched her Eldritch Blast at one of them, and that is where we will pick up. So right off the bat, I need everyone to roll initiative. And I have to do something.
I
So
feel like we haven't done this in forever.
hold your initiative values for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Hoy. Hoy me, doy.
I think I get to do this again, though.
So I'm the high roller.
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah!
Let's go ahead and do that. Oh god, where's rhythm?
Red Dagger, by the way, is I use Theodore and stab with his teeth.
No way.
Provide
I-
dagger.
Just leave it at I use Theodore. That's.
And I forgot what a beefy boy I was. Let's go.
Alright, so I need to roll for I need to roll too. Ooh, I guess Irina with the natural 20.
Good for you, Irina.
As if you
Some of
could
us were not so
pursue
fortunate.
Alright, 25 through 20. Irina.
Good joke.
Okay, let's go 20 to 15.
18.
18.
I rolled a natural 1, but with the lucky, I rolled again.
He's
Alright,
so lucky.
so then we got Ismark. 15 through 10.
12.
Okay.
Jesus.
What is your dex modifier, Helena?
+3.
Okay. And then the rest of you.
Callie got 7. And Donna's got 5.
3.
Okay, Callie,
Put me in last, coach.
Adonis,
You're the anchor, the
Gudra.
closer.
I hit cleanup.
It will soften them up and you just chop heads.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Now it's been a really long time since I've done this, so I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know how well it's gonna work though. I don't
Yeah, we
know.
haven't done combat in a while.
Can you tell me what Callie's focus is?
No, I actually don't remember. She has a small dragon idol, and she had a silver bracelet with a inlaid ruby that got stolen. I don't.
Okay.
I
Forgot about that. I mean, she just launched Eldritch Blast.
Me for that.
Well, no, I don't know. I just want to know if I can cast anything.
Yeah, you can cast.
Okay.
I don't know where to put myself to where I'm not covering people. But
I'm not actually sure if lucky applies to initiative. If it's technically a saving throw, dexterity saving throw, then
it would be an ability check.
that works then.
Okay.
So you got 3, huh?
No, I got 18.
Okay.
No, okie dokie.
Can we see No? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on here first.
Alright, I gotta pull this window back in.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Adonis is chilling, you know, he's pretty slow to act, so we'll see.
Irina's actually going to not be the first one to go into battle, but she's going to go ahead and take some cover.
As she should.
It's a little dark.
A little dark?
Yes.
I don't know that I can fix that right now.
Okay.
I'll have to edit it another time. I will keep that in mind. Anyways, so we have Booyo.
I would like to.
All in the back.
I'm all the way in the back. I'm gonna. Where's Helena?
She's stepped off to the side for her Eldritch Blast.
All right. I'd like to go right in front of Helena. Helena, what did you see?
I was goblins. I knew it was.
Goblins.
Just like I said there'd be.
That's just like you said there'd be. Of course, you were right, Helena. Good job for noticing those goblins, and she gets a point of inspiration. And then I will, with the rest of my movement, move up front.
Alright, I'll say you can do
That- You had a 1d4 to damage roll?
1d6 to any ability check
Or attack
or
roll.
attack roll.
Oh, okay. Before or after the roll?
You had it after.
After the roll, before you know the result.
I don't get inspired often, sorry.
So Ismark is actually gonna step off, now watching your Eldritch Blast, and he's going to walk up a little and fire his heavy crossbow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, with my action, I'd like to just take a defensive stance in front of Irina.
Okay. Noted. But it looks like an 11 misses for Ismark. So,
Don't mind me, I'm not trying to read what that is.
Good luck.
oh, that's just Ismark and Irina.
Yeah.
So you notice this one
Anything for please.
kind of disappear into the.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Helena, it's your turn.
Since I was very successful on my last Eldritch Blast, I'll just Eldritch Blast the one I can see in front of me. Well, I guess Irina and Booyah are probably blocking me at this point.
Would you like to? You can move around, or you can try to get in front of him, or in front of Adonis. So you can
No, it's
you can
okay.
make it here.
That's all right. Instead, I will create a bonfire directly in front of Booyah.
Dude, he's gonna look sweet.
All right.
We'll cast a shadow that's much bigger than him.
Cast a shadow, deepening my already masked face, the blackness.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, just like that.
That's amazing.
If there was any plants or anything,
pilot, wobbats. I have come for your soul.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Is anyone's passive perception? What are all your passive perceptions?
Yes.
9.
I probably just need. What is yours, Adonis?
18.
Ooh. All right.
18.
How is so high?
I don't know.
All that intelligence, man.
Will you make a perception check for me?
Or, yeah.
I got a feed. Percept.
Yep.
Perceptive. He is 18.
18. Okay. So the second one is the second one seems to disappear to everyone but Adonis. It has moved somewhere over here.
I don't like these sneaky boys.
They're moving pretty quick.
Ooh. This one, not being very sneaky, also moves into some cover. So
Are
that's
those like bushes or trees?
So the trees.
Trees. Okay.
So I have Callie, Adonis, and Gudrun. Up.
Okay.
So yeah, the Callie. And which one is her? She's way in the back, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's in
Right.
front of me.
What would her full movement get her?
And then double that if you use the dash action.
I'm not trying to dash. I'm just trying to
actually-
get into a position where I can see.
You couldn't get in front of the bonfire because you have to walk through someone, which is difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'll get past Adonis and Gudrun and get near the bonfire. She has Eldritch Blast. Is there line of sight for the? It just started moving.
You can't see number one here, but he's gonna have 3/4 cover.
I go for it anyway. So that's,
Does she have Spell Sniper?
I mean, Eldritch Blast is 120 range, right?
Yeah, well,
Well,
Spell Sniper ignores.
Cover.
Oh, I don't think she does, because she got a feat. I think she took Magic Initiative.
I can check real quick. She does have
We
spell
can't see all
sniper.
of this.
Your ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Okay.
And also her.
Well, I
should-
rolled a 2, so don't worry about it.
Well, you should still know this. Her meta magic she chose was careful spell and empowered spell.
Yeah, I've got that. Empowered spell, yeah, it's like the review roll and damage.
Who's the guy with the mustache?
Careful is to protect teammates. But I rolled a 2 for my pack, so she's
See-
not hit.
You see Callie kind of identical to Helena, just shoot off some white light energy exploding against one of the trees, causing kind of like a spark and bark to fly off in the corner. Adonis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit that tree that they're hiding behind with Firebolt.
All right, go ahead and make a spell attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
13 plus. Well, it didn't even register, did it? Let me try again. Okay, 15 plus something.
Okay, you hit the tree. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is this one the 10?
That was at 8.
But, oh, this is the 10. 8 damage.
So,
Get wrecked, tree.
Yeah.
You see a fire slightly larger than the bonfire start to consume the base of the trunk of the tree, like the roots and just the base of the trunk start to catch on fire. Not sure if it'll keep up, but it's roaring right now.
Dang.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I would have stepped up to do that, I guess.
Step up to get stepped up.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, Gudrun.
Alright. How far would a normal movement get me towards number one right there with all these bros in the way?
Around the puddle.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my dash action to just get up even closer. Just go say between like the burning tree and that other tree. Like right on the straight path to one.
So you just want to get as close to one as you can?
As close as I can. And then it's my bonus action. I'm gonna enter my rage. And as I enter my rage, a lightning bolt shoots out at number one.
What is the range on that?
Ooh, that's a great question. I didn't look at the range.
500
It is.
feet.
Well, dang, let me look at Xanthar's, because now I don't know. I'm sorry. I have everything written down but range.
Was it Storm Aura?
Hold. It's Storm Aura, yeah.
And which aura do you have currently?
The whichever one gives the lightning, I think it's the C Aura. Oh, here it is. Okay, 10 feet.
Hey, just what you needed.
Perfect. And it's a 13 Dexterity saving throw.
That is a 2, so failed.
Full D6 damage. I don't know. Where do I? D6. 6.
Wow.
6 damage. Great.
Cool. And that's all.
So you see Gudrun enter a rage, and this dark cloud just start to form at his feet, and you hear a lightning strike, or you hear thunder, and you see a lightning strike hit this clay figure who, Gudrun, now that you're close up, is a lumbering humanoid, kind of like you, covered head to toe, just caked in different colored dirt and clay to kind of blend with the dreary background.
We've got mole people.
They were goblins.
Oh, nasty goblins.
Irina is just gonna move up behind
Bye, Helena.
Adonis and Ismark, and her turn. Uyo, you're up.
I want to run up to Gudrun. If I'm using my dash, if I can make it there,
Okay.
and say, Gudrun, that was a. You get those clay goblins, and you get a point of inspiration. Bonus action.
These are really hard for me to pick up. That's unfortunate. Helena has inspiration. Oh, it's on the ground, even worse. It's gone. It's gone forever. I can't pick them up.
You can stick your fingers.
D6 for that. Oh, I missed. I was muted. I winked at. I said I wanted to wink at you, and you said that. Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So that is a
Sexual
D6
energy.
inspiration.
Got it.
So out of this tree line, you all see emerge this easily over 6 foot humanoid, just completely covered in gray, give a large with a giant battle axe, leap in the air and take a downward arcing slash at Buyo.
Booyah, no.
Booyah.
Oh, and it's a natural 20.
I'm gonna dodge that.
Oof.
Booyah, no.
I'm gonna attempt to roll out of the way, and my foot's gonna get caught on a tree root. I'm just gonna
Naturally.
And there goes your head.
make it halfway back standing up. So
So this large humanoid comes down, and this axe just buries into your shoulder, sinking in an inch or two for 15 points of slashing damage, as it's just heaving in front of you. Helena, it is your turn.
Well.
can I give myself the wound?
Yeah, I'm not on fantasy grounds right now.
So I can't move in front of anyone, I'm imagining.
You can get up to Callie with your turn, and if you dash, you could get through them.
I'll get up to Callie. Well, hold on. Before you do that, because I'm going to do an action first. I'm going to take a piece of dirt, a 5x5 cube, right behind Ismark, and stack it behind Callie. And then I'm going to go on top of that behind Callie.
Okay.
To give me a 5-foot platform.
Yeah, so you're now raised above Callie.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That's my action, my movement.
Okay. I don't know if you have a bonus action.
Nah.
Okay, so this is...
As a bonus action, I'll say, ooh, that looked bad.
What are the two little
It felt
squares
bad,
on me?
Helena.
So, Julio, you're getting another one. I'm sorry. This is because you're raging and because you have inspiration.
Oh, cool.
Just help for me.
Gotcha.
You're actually a water molecule.
That is. So the other one tries to follow up the first attack in the fray. Can't really get a good look at you. You're small, kind of hidden behind the other one. Sinks his axe into the ground right next to you. And you are now engaged with this other one, and this humanoid looks at you, Gudrun, and you see a familiar rage in his eyes as he goes to take an attack on you. And that is a 14 to hit.
Missed.
Ooh.
Is this the mud version of us?
So he comes up with his axe, and he comes just right across your chest, slightly catching you, but not really hurting you any. It's now the
Just
bottom.
the fur.
It's Callie, Adonis, Gudrun. What are you doing?
Callie is, she does stuff. She's gonna continue to Eldritch Blast. I guess the one in front.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
I think it's a +6 on this. Well, natural
It should
20.
be. Oh.
So let me double that damage. Just D10. 8. Yeah? Or do you want me to roll 2 die?
No, 8's fine. Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Okay. She says, yay. I don't know what she says. Woo.
Is that the end of her turn?
Yeah, her and Helena's got a thing going on.
Alright.
And then Gudrun, go ahead. Yes.
Well, Adonis is up, actually.
I thought they got the same. Never mind. Gonna cast that good old fashioned. Am I within 30 feet of them? I guess I'll move up until I'm within 30 feet of all 3 of those creatures. And cast Bane.
Okay.
I was born in the dark.
Is
Wisdom
that
saving throw.
I was born in the mud.
what's saving throw?
Charisma.
Let's see. Our
My
movement.
spell DC is 14, so but I don't.
Okay, that's so this one would have saved. The other two
The other
are
ones-
now Bane, and they have a -1d4.
Yeah, D4. And that's an action. Yeah, okay. Where am I? How much did I move? I moved.
30 feet.
I'm gonna move back a little to be out of line of sight for whoever else is behind me.
Okay. Well, you moved your full 30 and used an action.
Oh, I didn't know I could move my full 30. I heard something. Okay, then yeah, that's.
Wait, no,
I think that.
were you up here or were you behind this mark? I think you're up here. So yeah, you can move back. Sorry.
Okay. Yahoo!
Yeah, there's a 5-foot cube hole behind his mark. No retreat.
Oh, I thought it was just behind. Oh,
No,
oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not retreating. No way. Stay. So that's my turn. Yeah.
I was gonna ask something, but I forgot. That's okay. All right, Gudrun, you're up.
Awesome. Now, just to make sure, my bonus damage it's just damage from rage, right? Not bonus to the attack roll.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna swing at the number 1 clay creature that tried to attack me with a reckless attack.
All right. Go ahead and roll at advantage.
23.
That definitely hits.
Okay. With 12 damage, slashing damage.
12 slashing damage. All right.
Then as bonus action, I will look at the one that I can't see the number. It's the one like directly below Buyo, and just shoot a bolt of lightning at it.
All right, go for it. That's a dex save on my part.
Yep, 13.
Ooh, that's a 7. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay,
Nice.
for 4 damage.
4 more damage. Oh, actually, that one hasn't been hurt yet. 4 damage.
Wow.
All right. So, Irina is going to move past here and prepare to get in the fray or help anybody if she can. And that will be the end of her turn. Buyo, you are up.
So I'm going to see Irina come up behind me and give her a point of inspiration as well. And then with my movement and halfling nimbleness, I'd like to duck in between and behind the 2 enemies that are in front of me. And I'm just real mad at this guy that has hit me with the axe. And so I'm going to cast Thunderwave as a 2nd level spell.
And that is a Constitution save for both of them.
Constitution save.
Classic Booyah.
Am I getting caught in this as well?
No, you are not.
Naturally.
You should not. So
Okay, go.
that is a 13 and a 17.
The 13 fails.
Okay. And then the 17's half damage, right?
17's half damage.
And they don't
And
fly
they don't
away.
get knocked back.
Okay.
And the one that saves does not fly away.
Did the one that saved roll a d4 or did it have to?
Okay, yeah. Well, no, the one that saved is number 2, who's not baned.
Just checking.
But that's 12 damage. Total.
12 damage, so that's 12 to, okay.
So Buyo's gonna duck down, roll in between the 2 of them, and they're both just kind of stare down and be like, what the hell is this guy doing? And then he's gonna come up and just right in their ear holes.
Alright. You see 3, just this large human leave his feet, slam into the back of the tree, kind of sitting, and quickly gather his feet with both hands on his axe, just staring at you, Buyo, in a rage. You see that...
And you didn't mark it, but Irina's got a point of inspiration.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Everybody inspire.
Everybody inspired.
Oh, Irina. So, let's see. Why do I keep forgetting everything I'm going to say? Oh, so the base of the tree that originally caught on fire, you see just billows of smoke coming up from the tree as the trunk further and further is becoming engulfed in this flame from Adonis. It is now Ismark's go, who bravely, I guess, is going to try to get in between this and Irina. Protect his sister. You see him,
I guess.
you see him charge with 2 hands on his longsword. He makes 2 lightning fast attacks with his sword on this. Oh my gosh, that's a 21 and a 23 to hit. It's not,
Dang.
Is Mark the Greater?
So it hits.
he's not falling out. So that's a total of 14. Shit.
Go get him, Ismark.
It's a total of 17 damage to the one standing by his sister.
What do we
Wow.
even need us for?
I'm gonna call him Daddy Mark.
Dad Mark.
Okay, math is hard, guys. Anyways, so that concludes Ismark's turn. This person's staring down Buyo, and he just turns at Ismark, who just cut him across the ribs and down his chest. And he lets out a loud, just billowing roar that shakes all of you, and will now enter a frenzied rage.
Hell yeah, brother.
And still miss Ismark.
Oh.
So just angry, you see 2 quick swings with this axe. Once at his waistline, Ismark ducks out of the way. Once over top, he misses, axe in the ground. Helena, you're up.
Oh, Daddy Mark. I'm on my pedestal going to cast Healing Spirit onto the space that Buyo's in. And in the space of Buyo, a little ghosty bullywug is in his space. And it will heal him, but on his turn. Because that's just how it works.
All right.
And that's for 1 minute.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Pat Kelly on the back.
Aw.
Nice.
Go Kim champ.
She says, watch out, I'm
Nice.
scaly.
Head one direction, not the other.
Hit with the skill.
Like a shark.
Oh, it's a second level spell too. So it's 1 minute out. One combat time.
So you see this barbarian staring down Adonis, and then looks at Buyo, who he unsuspectedly just ruptured the ground, throwing his friend away, and he's actually going to go ahead and take an attack on you again, Buyo. Natural 1.
That's right.
So shaken from the last attack, he goes to swing downward, and you just can't find your small form. You're shifty, moving in between each one of them. You can't seem to land an attack. And then Gudrun.
It seems that I'm just standing over him as he swings at me, and he can't manage to hit me.
Oh, he's banned, so I need a D4.
Yes.
So that is a 14 minus 4, 10 to hit.
Nope. Hey, did you roll 2 dice though? I
What?
want to be fair. You get advantage on me since I reckless attacked.
Okay. Thank you. That is a 16 minus 4, so 12.
Still can't get me, baby. You banged.
That's a natural 20.
Finally paid the fucking works, jeez.
Yeah, it's helping out a lot right now. I got the bottom of the order. Callie, Adonis, Gudrun.
Callie's like vibing with this Eldritch Blast damage, but she also likes what Adonis is doing. She's gonna firebolt that one there in the front there, as she can see.
Alright, go ahead.
Country Kelly.
Country Kelly.
I see that one there in the front. I want to shoot with a
That one there,
fireball.
there with the
Because
fireball.
she got a freaking 3 plus 6 is 9.
Hit him with a tackle, saying true.
That misses.
True. She's gonna just like be disappointed, man. That's it.
Alright, Adonis, you're up.
And then bonus actions are hard to come by. So, so what I'm gonna do? Let me look how this here thing works. I'm gonna let's just use this this orb I got, right? And I'm gonna concentrate on it and try to get the shadow of Callie to emerge.
Ooh. I didn't prepare for this. I really should have. But so you
Got a
focus.
10% fail, so
Yep.
D10 1 fails.
Just roll a d20. 1, 2 fails.
Like, okay,
Yay.
okay.
So it doesn't fail.
It does not. It got a 12.
So you focus on this orb,
Got 1 and a 2.
and this opaque orb all of a sudden becomes crystal clear, and this small black figure emerges in the orb. And you focus really hard, and where do you want to summon her? Right on the car alarm?
That's the orb. That's the orb.
That's what the orb sounds like. Whenever it So, what was your question? Sorry.
Where do you want to summon her shadow?
Well, looking at hers, let's go. Yeah, by Booyo. Like to the left of Booyo. Or right.
Another enemy?
You just see a shadow that looks very familiar to Callie.
I see that.
Everybody does, and there's a shadow that sort of looks like the one that killed all of you sitting right next to you.
And it's
He didn't kill us. Helena was going to kill us.
Can you use an action?
Not actually. I need you to roll initiative for it. Actually, it's actually going to go on. It's going to go on your turn, just to be easy. And
I hope it rolls low.
It can go ahead and take its action.
Okay, inhumane touch. So 1d6 necrotic. 5 necrotic damage.
If it hits.
Well, let's just do the whole thing then. 18 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits.
And then you want me to reroll damage?
No, that's fine. What was it? 5 necrotic?
Yeah.
Get necrotic.
Right.
5 necro damage.
You see the shadow just reach out and grab both arms of this lumbering humanoid, and its arms just turn black, and all the veins shooting down its forearms turn black. And he kind of looks super confused and yelps with pain. Gudrun, you're up.
All right, I'm still gonna be focused on this one right in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and smack it again with another reckless attack.
All right, go ahead and roll with advantage.
With a natural 20. This thing's going down. I'm calling it right now. All right, +2. Okay, here's the.
So roll your d12. That's multiplied by 2, and then you should add 5 after you multiply it.
Okay, it did. So it's 14 total, but then I get, because of my savage attacks, I get an additional 1.
Additional die, right?
Yeah. I'll just roll regular 12. Plus 8. So 22 total.
22 total damage. You take your axe and whack! You hit it right in the ribs, carving across its bare chest. You see blood pouring out of the wound, running down its hip towards its thigh. He's still standing though.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead with a bonus action, and then as I'm holding the axe is in his chest, just generate the lightning through the axe into his body.
And he's going to try to jump away. That is an 18 to dodge.
Okay. It's, I think it's half damage.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Let me look. I believe it's half.
Will you look bludgeoning, piercing, slashing?
See aura.
Or half as much on a successful one, so...
Yes.
Let's see.
Should be
So, 1.
0.5 damage.
It's a minimum of 1 damage.
Okay, so 1 damage.
0.5 damage.
You see him kind of move away, and there's this shock that goes from your blade to its chest, slightly like cauterizing the wound a little bit.
You healing.
Bad call.
You heal for a
The infection is dead.
Irina is actually going to take an attack with advantage because flanking with Gudrun. And that's an 18 to hit.
Bring the map back.
Oh, sorry. Wait, oh. Oops. Sorry, friends. And she hits for, she pulls out her rapier and she stabs this, oh, never mind. That's not the beaten one. But she stabs this huge figure for 7 points of piercing damage. Oops, that's the wrong way. I don't want to give him 10 hit points. Well, anyways. And that means it's Booyo, you're up.
What's the healing thing that was cast on me.
Oh, you get to heal 1d6.
1d6.
The bullywug reaches over, grabs you gently with a little hug, and heals you for one point of damage.
Ooh. That's beautiful.
It's a soft
I love
bullywug
it.
hug.
Oh.
It's exactly what I think I needed.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to go ahead and start focusing into this creature in front of me. What does this creature look like?
A 6'5" humanoid with just like rippling muscles, grabbing both hands with a battle axe, like heaving and looking down at you.
Oh, I thought that was the one that I threw away. Anyway.
Well, they're pretty similar.
There's multiple of them? Oh, multiple. Okay. Well, this guy, he's got nothing. I'm going to whisper into his head that he's compensating for something and cast Dissonant Whispers.
What is this save?
Wrecked.
It's Charisma.
Charisma save.
No, sorry. It's Wisdom.
Okay, that's even worse.
Even better.
That is a 9.
That does not save. Okay. This first level spell, 3d6 damage. 14 damage.
Wreck 'em, Ralph.
That is
Rack
14
bar.
damage. All right, so you see
You're
him,
living in this forest, he ain't got nothing.
you see him like looking down at you in a rage, and then all of a sudden, confusion, almost. Huh? What?
What?
And he hears these things, and he just starts screaming in pain as he's like scratching at his face, trying to figure out what is overcoming him.
What he's compensating for?
How did he know?
Ismark, on the other side, is essentially fighting the female version of what Buyo just did. You see him release his longsword with 2 hands to draw his short sword, and he takes 2 quick attacks with the longsword and 1 with his short sword. And it looks like the longsword will hit for 9 slashing damage. Alright. He looks at Ismark attacking him last, grabs his battle axe and takes a swing, fueled by his rage. Oh, that's gonna hit our boy Ismark.
No!
No, it's Mark. Oh my god.
It's only gonna
It's
do,
alright,
Oh my
he's got
God,
tons of hit points.
it's only gonna do 5 damage anyway. So.
He's fine.
I'm gonna say it every turn because I'm paranoid.
Yeah, he was banned. I got the D4 in my hand.
Damn it.
Dang, get wrecked.
No.
But there was no way.
Okay, Helena, you're up.
I'm gonna keep my bullywug spirit with Buyo because he needs the hugs more than anybody else.
Okay.
And from my pedestal, I will shoot an Eldritch Blast at the mudman creature goblin that's attacking Buyo.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. Natural 1.
This like sickly green energy leaves Helena as it explodes right in between Ismark and this creature, hitting the tree on fire, causing the flames to build even further as the smokestacks rise and this tree is becoming almost completely engulfed by Adonis's flames.
Yay.
So
Yay.
this one's going to just retaliate on Buyo. That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no.
That is going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god, no.
It's unconscious.
Yeah, sounds so conscious.
Oh, that
I
one
think I'm
heal.
so conscious.
No, you are. You have one.
That one heal.
The Veined one is going to take a swipe at Helena. That would be a 20 minus 3, 17. 17. Oh, still hits. Damn. Okay. So Irina is going to take 7 points of slashing damage as this lumbering woman takes her battle axe right across her chest from the hip to shoulder blade. Irina's looking rough.
Oh no.
Irina's a lumbering woman?
Uh,
No, the one next to attacking Irina is.
Oh, that's a woman?
Yep.
The story's gonna be really awkward when Irina dies.
Well, then we just have to kill Strahd, right?
In her name.
To avenge. Yeah.
Battle time. For Irina!
Alright. Callie, Adonis, Shadow, Gudrun.
Callie's gonna do magic missile. All 3 darts at the one near Buyo.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
4 plus 1 for each. So this is 10 damage.
10 damage. So you watch as 3 darts quickly come out of Callie's hands and explode into this creature in front of Buyo. Callie, I need you to make a... Oh god, I can't remember now. What is-
1.
Your save's a 1.
Oh my god.
Alright, so...
3. Or no, it's 7, 6 or 7? 7 or 8? What is it?
I don't remember at this point. But go ahead and roll a percent die.
Wait, it's I roll a 10 plus.
If you
Duty
right
10.
if you right click on the 10, you can select percent die.
Oh.
There's a percent.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
99, huh?
Why is
You
this
re-
I don't think it's
You regain all expended sorcery points, which is 0.
Nice.
So nothing happens.
Man.
I'm a little disappointed.
Well, you get to just do it again
So,
then.
Callie casts this thing that always is bad luck for her. Closes her eyes and
Wow.
gets a hit in her stomach and nothing happens.
All right, Adonis, you're up.
Adonis, feeling real bold, runs up to the large man near the Callie, Shadow, and Buyo, and that's however many points of movement, and does a shocking grasp.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. And you have advantage on this because he used his reckless attack on Buyo.
19
That's a hit.
for a good 2 damage.
Nice.
Sorry, man. I've rolled 2 1s in a row.
And then you... Wait.
Lose my reaction.
Just
No,
as long as it hits, okay.
I thought I asked it. What is it if it's wearing metal? It's not wearing metal.
Advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
so I don't know. I want to back away from it a little bit if I have that movement left.
It does lose its reaction. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it can't take opportunity attacks, or maybe it just loses its reaction. Let me see.
It's kind of
Can't take a reaction. So
Alright.
it's not always good.
That's as far as you can get. Halfway in the puddle.
And then the Callie Shadow is also going to move away
Where to?
next to Adonis and cast Firebolt.
All right, go ahead.
16,
That hits.
1 damage.
Lots of
I'm gonna roll in
ones.
ones, bro. 1, 2.
I'm curious, real quick.
Don't look at my stuff, dude.
What? He has a shadow orb? Oh, man.
It says +6.
No, I know that.
Fire resistance, that's all it says.
Yeah. Just curious.
I don't know what the 10% turn on you thing does, if it's just a one time.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Scooter, you're up. Sorry.
Doesn't the shadow go before me?
It did.
Oh, my bad. Oh, the shadow. Never mind. Not the clay guy.
The shadow.
Shadow. My bad. Okay. Alright, I can't believe this guy's still standing. Reckless attack.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
I'm kind of mad about this right now. Okay, here we go. Whoa, with a 18 to hit.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Why did I click off of that? Here we go.
Oh, Kujin.
With 10 damage.
10 damage. You come across him. He's bloody, bruised, and you just see him look at you with his rage. Spits blood on the ground and white knuckles his battle axe.
Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a bolt of lightning then.
Okay, that is a 16.
All right, he saves. 1 damage.
Dead.
1 damage.
That would be great. Falls over.
All right, I got Irina, Julio, Ismar. Irina is going to disengage and move away. Unfortunately, she's human and afraid of death.
Well, then you come next to the Cali shadow. It doesn't look like death at all.
So Booyah, you're up.
I'm gonna do
Wait. The bullywug is gonna hug
healing thing.
Booyah's small thigh.
Oh my god, I don't know where that went. It's gone forever.
For a total of 3 ones in a row. 1 point of damage healed.
It's gotta end sometime.
Yeah, when concentration ends.
Oh, that die is gone forever.
Not that, but the drink of wine.
Okay. Booyah, what are you doing?
I am gonna do another dissonant whispers on this creature. Furious that he isn't dead yet. It's like you've been compensating for something, and your mother hates you.
Oof.
That is
Big oof.
probably
I went there.
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
That's a natural 20.
My mother did
That's
not
a
hate me.
success.
I know my mother
but
loves me.
Does he take half damage or is it nothing? I can't remember with that one.
It is. Wait. On a failed save.
They die.
Oh. It still takes 3d6 psychic damage.
What?
What? No. On a successful save, a half is half damage. Yes.
Okay.
I would love it if it was like
So 1 and a half
but it doesn't
D6.
matter.
Did I say level 2? No, I didn't. I'll stick with level 1. But the first time he should have moved away from me, and he didn't, but whatever. We're gonna move past that.
Sorry. I didn't know
That's-
that. I forgot.
5 damage.
This guy has taken the most hits and has the most health still. Anyway. They're all looking pretty battered though compared to their original selves, so.
Yeah, I mean, look at Booyah.
I sure hope so.
Let's see. Ismark's gonna do his normal thing and make 3 attacks on the one in front of him. Let's see. That is a hit and a natural 1. So both of his longsword hits are for 10. 19 total damage to this guy. Ooh, he's looking real rough. Ismark strikes him twice. He falls to a knee, stands up and stares back.
Little
He's
bitch.
gonna strike back recklessly at Ismark for a miss. And that's
Wow.
Helena. You're up.
Helena, feeling like she can't possibly miss again and be healing for so little, is going to shoot a Melf's acid arrow at the big boy that's attacking Booyah.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack. Or is it a save?
Naturally.
It's an attack.
Okay. I used it once, I should know.
Ranged attack. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
On hit, target is 4d4 acid damage.
Shit.
At first,
I'll
and
just
then
roll.
more later.
The damage. That's not
God,
right.
that hurts.
That's not right. This is right. Pay no attention to that.
I don't have it.
11 points of damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
And at the end of its next turn, we'll take 2d4 damage.
Oh, that's coming up because it is his turn.
Please don't kill my friend.
And he is going to attack down on Julio.
Oh no.
I'm too small.
He's too small.
He's just a boy.
You could have ran away, Booyo.
That's a 22 to hit.
That misses.
For 11 points of slashing damage.
Fair enough.
Whack! You're out?
Damn it.
He was always out.
I tried to give him a way out. He didn't want.
Yeah, you could play it back, and I remembered that I should have ran away, and I forgot.
So he just comes over his head, right down on Bulio, hits him right in the collarbone, across his chest, slashing down. Bulio tumbles to the ground. He's still in the healing spirit, swear at least.
Oh yeah.
And he takes 2d4 acid damage. Well,
Sure, get out of consciousness. That would be hell. Just actually, I'm up. Oh shit.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. You see him start to. He's got both hands about to like rear back and attack Adonis, and you just see him like lock up in this pain he wasn't expecting. Callie, you're up. Or actually, no, there's one more.
Still not dead?
And attack Gudrun.
Hit me.
And he has advantage.
Hit me.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hit. Okay, you hit me.
That is 15 points of slashing damage. Halved because you're raging, so 7
better
points
believe
of slashing damage. Alright, Callie down with Gudrun.
Oh jeez, Rick. Yeah. Okay. Callie's gonna move. What? I don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, left. Like between. Man, I don't know which way you're looking. So.
Well,
West?
think about where his arm's coming from.
North.
No, the arrow points north, so.
Yep, arrow points north.
Yeah, so northwest. Yeah, between all that, so she can get a clean shot on that guy.
This
Girl.
guy?
Nice.
This is the girl. This is the guy.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, she's got
Hey.
to protect her own shadow. Eldritch Blast for 8 plus 6 is 14,
14 hits.
and 5 damage.
5 damage to 2. You see this arcing blast come, hit this large human in the chest. You see him like rear back a little bit, lose his footing, fall backwards, and not stand back up.
Ooh.
Adonis, you're up.
I
dear.
Bye.
That man has fallen.
They
So
can be destroyed.
let us then have the shadow. Wait. Yeah, Shadow's gonna go near. Is that Ismark?
This work?
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna do an inhumane touch on that.
Alright, go ahead and.
Well, it's a 9, so that didn't happen.
No,
Okay. And then Adonis is gonna run to the other side of Ismark and give a good old fashioned shocking grasp.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's an 18
That hits.
for 5 damage. And he's going back away from that sumbitch.
The creature seizes up, and the human is like seizing up, and you see it lower its axe. It's dragging on the ground, breathing heavily.
Yeah, and that's it.
Gudrun, you are up.
All right. Reckless attack on the same one.
Do it.
Oh. Here we go. Ah, with a 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
9.
9, 4, 8. Still kicking.
Oh my god, no way. And a shock and a lightning bolt streaks out at him.
That's a natural 1. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, Gudrun.
5.
Oh, you see him just shocked. It
He's
drops.
still alive.
It drops to 1 knee. That's it. Still alive.
No way. I've hit this bro so many times.
You
needed a 6, Gudrun. You needed a 6. How much damage have I done to this guy? I'm rolling back. I'm checking.
You've done 60 damage to him.
Jesus.
I recorded you.
Anyways.
I know my right.
It's Irena's turn. Without a ranged attack, her turn's over. Booyo, you're up.
Booyo, the bullywug, is going to nudge him like a dog trying to wake its owner.
Oh no.
Trying to lift up his face.
Oh, it's so sad.
Oh my
The
gosh.
sadness gives him health.
But
And
does it
heal
work?
you for 5 points of health.
I'm alive. It's like in super bad. When he gets the
Booyo.
adrenaline shot.
You're face first in this muddy path where you're standing. You wake up, you turn over and just shocked that there's this huge figure also laying next to you. Like it's tree trunk of an arm across your lower back.
Ooh.
Spooning you.
He's woken up like that
I'm gonna-
several times.
I'm gonna take my time, my full half movement that it takes me to do this. Roll over. Pull the arm off of me. Get up.
Okay.
And then, okay,
Thank
we
you.
got.
His inspiration's all gone.
No, that's
not quite. Everyone still has inspiration. It's not concentration or anything. I just gave it. I wasn't thinking about getting resurrected. So, we're gonna do a final. We're gonna move over to the west a little bit. Actually, no. I don't want to be near the burning tree. I had to take that back.
No, it's okay.
We're just gonna do dissonant whispers on the female target.
All right. That's
What are you gonna say to her?
Yeah, what are you gonna say to her?
I'm gonna say that that it's no good. That it.
You're no good. What?
You're a clay monster hiding in a forest, and you can't even disguise yourself that well. So good job.
Wow.
Booyo is so mean.
Wow, the roast. This is the Comedy Central roast special of clay monsters.
These are like those insults that your mom tells you to tell her kids at school whenever they're mean to you.
That is a 2-1, so I think that fails.
I think that fails.
It's highly effective. Who
That's-
couldn't take that?
3d6,
Yep.
13 points of damage. Psychic damage.
You see as the insult affects her so much that she buries her own axe in her head trying to silence the whispers
Oh my god.
and is dead.
That's right.
Man, those insults your mom told you worked.
Dang clay monster.
I
It's
should've
no
used
good.
them all
I don't have
together.
time for you
Everybody
anymore.
can kill their target but me. I get it.
Ismark is going to take his turn to go check on his sister. Leaving Helena, you are up.
Helena, do I have a clear shot at the mudman that Gudrun's fighting?
No.
Even on my 5-foot pedestal?
Yeah.
Make it a 10.
I don't want to fall.
There's a lot going on there. You could hit it, but it's gonna have cover.
How much cover?
1d6
You don't know.
cover that you can make up for.
Spell sniper.
I guess, I get to ignore 3/4 cover.
Only 3/4 cover?
Up to a half and 3/4.
That's all.
Yeah, those are the only two options. It's either +3 or +5, so you just ignore all cover.
Essentially. Well, not full cover.
Sure.
Haha.
Not fully covered. You can't see it.
Gotcha.
I will
Got
take the shot. I will take the Eldritch Blast shot to take this kill away from Gudrun.
I gotta do it.
Coach.
I gotta do it.
I'm Eldritch Blasting it. Hopefully, using the inspiration, I won't need to. 19 to hit,
How you doing this?
and it's going to deal 4 points of damage.
Doesn't matter.
How you doing it?
The
How you doing
green force energy shooting from Helena's fingers hits this clay creature in the head, and all the force makes it pop, and all the mud splashes on Gudrun.
Nice. I'm just gonna cheer for you. A great blow! A great blow!
I'm gonna puff on my chest a little bit.
There you go. There you go.
A beetle crawls from one nostril to the other.
Oh god. Gross.
Helena wants to sneeze, but she can't. Well, in the meantime, Bullywug's going to roll. It's just going to keep rubbing Booyo's legs.
So it can heal 6 more times.
Please.
I'll take
I
it.
need it.
Just hang out with this creature.
I'm just drenched in sweat. I'm a little bit dizzy from being knocked unconscious.
It'll give three rubs, Bullywug rubs, to Booyo, and heal him for 13 points of damage.
Oh, that's... Ah.
And then
What is that creature?
It's
How
a
would you describe
Bullywug.
it?
It's like a frog, a humanoid frog. You know the book, the Frog Men book, Mr. Frog.
Yes,
That's what it is.
I do. Aw.
And then it's gonna go to
Is that the
Irina,
With the balloons.
maybe
I
So-
read the one where he.
It healed
Too scared
Booyo
to
how many
sleep.
times?
13, and then Irina 11.
Wait, you roll. It heals 3d6?
No,
No,
that's
that was 3 separate times.
you said yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The remainder of its time here on Earth.
As
What is
its
it? Please tell me what happens as it leaves.
It gives its last froggy healing kiss to Irina,
Well,
and then walks over to the puddle and climbs into it, and he's gone.
It's pretty
Where
good.
did Tim and Seth go?
Pretty good. I like it.
they're right here.
Another video.
They're right here.
Video.
Oh,
Right here.
Ryan's got issues.
I see
Well,
everybody
neither do
else.
that.
That's no question.
I'm gonna
Oh,
high
that's
five Callie's shadow real quick.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna high five Callie's shadow real quick.
And as you,
Okay.
Alright, roll on the wall magic chart.
Real quick. And,
I'm gonna search the body right in front of me.
so, as you high five the shadow, you watch it dissipate into small black particles and find its way into the orb you're still clutching in your hand. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Gudrun. Additionally, a survival check.
Me?
That's a lot of rolling going on.
Yep.
All right, perception, 3,
Oh no.
survival, 20, not natural.
Okay, so as you were looking around the body, you don't notice too much. They're wearing like tattered cloth. They're covered in clay for camouflage, and these are humans.
Really?
Just like Adonis, it's just another human, and it has a fairly crude battle axe.
Right. I'm the only human here, guys.
Just
These are
much
the weirdest
larger.
goblins I've ever seen.
And Helena.
Kinda.
You, with your survival check, you get the feeling that they were trying to hide from you in their camouflage. You don't know if they had malicious intent or not.
It appears as if these goblins are not actually goblins. Who said they were goblins?
I think it was
You!
Bismarck.
Bismarck, you idiot. These are not goblins, these are humans. Do you not know your own kind?
Gudrun. Whoa, buddy. I don't think Ismark said anything.
Well, nonetheless.
That's I
It
thought he
appears-
told me and I told you. It's a mix-up.
Helena, what's your thing against goblins?
And what's your thing against me?
And what's your thing against Ismark, Gudrun?
This
I'm
is all
sorry,
just a
Ismark, I just-
misunderstanding.
I'm still coming down from the rage of battle. I apologize.
Bismarck, shouldn't you be more concerned
there were
with your
no-
sister?
She's full out.
Helena, don't dodge the question.
Wow, that was a close one, guys. Good job.
I appreciate the healing. It's much
So,
needed.
wait, did this
Very much.
happen right outside the winery, or were we still
No,
on the way?
you've not seen the winery.
That's what I thought. Okay, there was confusion.
From the check, was I able to tell you they were hiding, but had they followed us at any point? Is there any way to know that?
With that survival check, it looks as though they were, if anything, moving away from you.
Okay. Well, I do not think that these humans would have attacked us had we not struck them first. Nevertheless, we are the victors. Shall we move on? Has everyone tended to their wounds?
Yeah, I'm good. I just
Is anyone still hurt?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
anyone
still
still
hurt a little
hurt?
bit, but I think I can move on.
How hurt are you?
You see Ismark walk over to you, and both of his hands glowing like a vibrant yellow light. He touches you on the top of the head, and you heal 5 hit points.
Oh, dude, give me some of that. Ismark, if you have any of that left, I wouldn't mind it.
I feel a little bit off for him to touch me on the head, just because that's a little bit disrespectful for the halfling community.
That's true. He's
Nevertheless.
at waist height, and he's just putting his hand in your head.
Nevertheless,
He just reached
I
out.
appreciate the action that he gave.
He's like tousling your hair.
Mm,
Oh,
Still-
that's even better.
Still not great.
rubbing your ears.
Come here, little buddy.
Mm.
Why not pick him up for a kiss?
I mean,
Well, that I'd be up for. That would be a mutual appreciation thing, but this is the tossling of the hair.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
The tossling of the hair is a little bit disrespectful and
Oh,
demeaning.
man.
I'll keep that in mind.
The lift to a kiss would be a little bit more appreciated because I know at least you're sincere, not just making fun of me at the same time.
My intentions weren't to make fun of you. I apologize.
No, I understand that. I'm just letting you know.
And Gudrun, unfortunately, I'm fairly new to these talents, and I'm all tapped out.
No problem. I can go.
Classing is hard.
I could do this all day.
Gudrun, do you want me to pat your head?
Sure. If you really... No, on second thought, you're kind of...
Gross.
Never mind. I won't say it,
No,
but
good.
don't touch me.
Don't say that. Let her
Don't touch me.
pat your
Don't
head.
touch me.
Let her pat your head.
Fine. I'm gonna lean over.
You have to come to here. You have to come to me.
I'll trudge over and just, bend over, let her pat my head.
Oh, Gudrun, you did miss last
Pat his
time
head.
that Adonis is actually 17 years old.
Oh yeah.
What?
You did miss that, even though I said it loud and clear. Yeah.
I don't think I'm that old.
You what?
What?
I'm not very old. I'm 17.
What?
We're twins.
Oh, look at us. Just two people.
Just a couple of young men.
Just a couple.
Oh, this is why we've had so much trouble.
Oh yeah, we're the problem.
Don't go and spew generational hate at me.
The
We're
different
the millennials and your avocado toast and your.
the difference between Gudrun and Adonis though is Gudrun's a half orc and they mature around 14 and only live about 75 years, where Adonis is still a year away from the ripe age of 18 and maturity.
I like to think of more of as a physical maturity, not so much. I mean, like, I'm mentally probably same as him. Just, seen a little more probably. I don't know. I don't know what Adonis has been through.
No one does. I'm so mysterious.
That explains the cracking voice. You're still a boy. And then I'm going to hit you on the back.
Just. Yeah, well, whatever. Need this garbage.
Anyway,
So, you guys cool with killing people who may not have been attacking us because they were just defending themselves, or?
I'm pretty sure we were defending ourselves. They
In the
had
heat of
menacing
battle.
look in their eyes.
Who shot
In the heat
first?
of battle, no one is innocent.
so,
They shot first.
I trust Helena.
That was more of just
Helena,
that I
yeah.
saw a streak of light come from behind me and kind of.
Adonis, after what's happened to us, do you really think we can risk taking a chance?
I really don't
agree
want to
with
end
her.
up in an investigation again.
These were people covered in clay. I mean, what sort of civilization do you think they're part of?
What kind of crime is being covered in clay?
All sorts of crime.
Well,
Who
should
knows
we
what kind of-
attempt to hide the bodies?
No, let's just go to the winery.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
I
are we
can
hanging
hide.
around?
I can hide them in like a minute.
Go ahead,
Well,
Helena.
They are clay people, so from the clay that they were born, so shall they return.
Oh my gosh.
And with that, I'll dig 3 holes.
We had an issue with this last time too, where we were like, "Oh, this is too short. They're 6 feet tall. It's a 5-foot hole."
I don't have
That's
an
different.
issue
That was a
with it.
proper burial. This is kind of just.
That was an issue with.
They got
Nah.
boots sticking out of the ground.
You're right.
Oh,
Instead
no.
of 3 holes, Helena's gonna just dig 1 hole that's very deep,
Just super straight in the ground. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
15-foot deep hole.
three holes deep.
Yeah, and
Oh god.
since everyone's complaining and not helping, Helena's gonna start pushing the bodies in by herself.
I'm helping.
they
They're
are
much bigger than her.
They are
I'll help
very
I'm on your side
heavy.
with this, Helena.
I'll help do it. I'm a strong boy.
Yeah, I'll kick with my feet.
Let the bodies hit the clay.
That's right.
Let the bodies hit the clay.
To help Helena, I'll chop off one of the leg, like the one she's trying to pull. I'll just chop off the like. What are you pulling the body by? What are you pulling it by?
Like the collar of their shirt, if they have it. If not,
God,
just
you're
their
making this
chin.
worse. Okay, so the collar of the shirt. So right at the waist, I'm just gonna, and then I'll make another one, straight through the dirt. That should lighten the load a little bit.
Oh, Gudrun.
It's like the.
I just don't want to see it. It's gross.
Anyways, so
Kelly's
with that,
distracting herself with her dancing lights while you guys do this.
roll wild magic. Just kidding. So with that, I think we should all take a break.
At the bottom of the hole, Helena's going to create a bonfire.
It's smothered.
Oh no.
She's going to keep doing it.
Until it catches fire.
I didn't know I'd be so prepared with that little bonfire I drew for when you camp.
That's
Dude,
nice.
that was I loved that. That was
If only
great.
everyone used the bonfire.
That made my whole day. That freak! I'm like, no way. He even had a bonfire ready. I didn't realize it was for camping. You should have just said it was for battle, because that would have been hilarious.
Come on.
I
How many bonfires do they have out?
I drew it when she took bonfire. I'm not drawing multiple, so sorry. You only get the one.
I can't remember what I drank from Columbus Brewing the other day.
Probably not the Pilsner.
I should blame my background because you guys try to read shit and find shit and fuck with shit.
Why would we do that?
We
Never.
don't-
Make babies with
That's
my
not
shit.
fun.
You don't put anything interesting back there.
Mm-hmm.
What? I got Warhammer shit back. Oh, that's not interesting. Comics and.
You're
right.
tired of looking at that.
Okay, so we're gonna get rolling back up.
Rolling.
Look at
I need to
those pillows.
bring back up this map, and I need
Please.
to reveal
Please do.
some things that you've seen.
Bring it, bitch.
But
You sound so good.
Bring it.
Thanks, darling.
When did you get
That
that?
sound good.
I've had it. But it needs to be near my face to be any good.
Wow, that sounds great.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. Okay, I'm done with this microphone now. Please.
I mean, I could lean over at all times and talk.
We need to keep this up, I think.
Oh,
And
hell
increase
yeah.
the intimacy of the whole thing.
We got a hard soft stop going on right now.
Oh,
In my
No,
nether
hard
regions.
stop.
oh,
I don't want a hard soft stop. I want a hard stop.
Oh my god. Okay, that's
I'm
enough.
I'm recording everything.
Alright.
Oh my god.
The ASMR episode's over.
Deal.
Anyways,
I freaking hate the Old Svalich Road. When do we get off of it?
I'm just
So-
gonna hold it.
I want to get off Mr. Svalich wild ride.
To the winery, please.
We've made quite a trip.
you have made quite the trip, and you are now starting to meander down like more of a like muddy human trail. Not so it could still fit a cart.
Where are we?
There are still tracks at the
Oh, I see.
far west end. So you follow this trail that just kind of bob and weaves back and forth. The branches are much more prevalent here. You can still walk 2 by 2, but are you keeping your marching order previously, or do you want a new one?
Yeah, I'm with Gudrun. We're just, we're up front.
Okay,
I'm
that's
keeping an eye on things.
2 by 2.
noticing.
that's so.
We're marching door to door because God loves Mormons and He wants some more.
So far
I'm staying
it's
in
the
the back.
same.
More on a mission.
So Ismark, Irina next with Buyo, Callie, and then Helena in the back.
Let's do this. And we're marching.
Buyo, okay. I gotta write it down.
Oh, sorry, sir.
That's how I remembered it was how it looked last time. Imagine if I didn't know that.
That's true.
It needs
That's a
still
game.
written down.
It's silly.
That's a game changer.
Anyways, so you continue down this road,
Oh, shit.
and you've You've walked it for quite a while. It's nearing like 5-6 o'clock at this point, and you left around noon. So it's been a trek. But about a half mile down the road becomes even muddier. It meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into a valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. There's a wooden signpost at the intersection pointing west that reads Vineyard.
We should go to the vineyard, all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Does the sign say anything else?
Just Vineyard to the west.
Okay.
I don't know about that other trail. It's definitely not towards the windmill.
Oh.
You never know.
You're very,
We know.
We'll get there.
very,
We'll get there.
far from the vineyard that you once, or the windmill that you once saw.
I mean, wind who?
We're gonna be terrified of all windmills now for the rest of our lives.
That's right. I see them
Some
still.
crazy lady in a tent told us not to go to one.
Look.
Some of you.
She was just hired by Big Oil. Jesus.
Okay, let's go to the vineyard.
Vineyard.
The
I want-
vineyard
I
it
need-
is.
I don't know about y'all, but I need a drink. Some wine.
So, you continue your normal walk, or your normal march. A light drizzle continues to fall. There's unpainted fences that blindly follow the trail, which skirt north of a sprawling vineyard. It starts to bend southwards towards a stately-looking building. The fog takes a ghostly form as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. You see a few like rope-handled barrels that are on the ends or at the edge of the grapevine, probably used for carrying the grapes. North of the trail, there's a large stand of trees, and you see a man wearing a dark cloak and a cowl. He's standing at the edge of the tree, and at this point, he is beckoning you.
Like to come over to him?
Yep.
I think he's asking for an Eldritch Blast.
I'll just go straight up to him. Hello there.
Oh, yeah.
You walk up to him, and as you get closer, revealed just within the edge of the woodline, you see another 8 humans that range from the elderly man beckoning you to an infant child, a girl.
Oh.
Very, very small girl, not an infant, but there's a couple toddlers. And you approach, and he's not very tall, probably a foot or so taller than Buyo when he's hunched over.
Hi, have you guys been having any trouble getting your shipments of wine through to your clients?
Well, yes, the name's David.
What's your name?
David?
David.
David, thank you.
And we all live in the vineyard. And we've been hustled out by these sickly looking druids and their plants.
What's wrong with the druids and the plants?
Yeah, what's wrong with druids?
Why have they been is there a reason why they might be attacking you?
First it was the scarecrows, then the druids and their plants. I can't tell you why they continue to bother us here, but we had to flee our home. we spent the last few days out here, and you see a few like bedrolls and haphazardly made. I wouldn't even call it a tent, just something to try to keep the water off the young ones. They're drenched, soaked in there. They have like slightly rainproof jackets on, but they're just like soaked to the bone.
Well, we're within sight of a mansion.
It is not a mansion by any stretch. It's a fairly old building, but you can see it kind of far off in the distance.
Is that your home there?
Yes, that is the winery and our home.
Do you know where all the druids and plants, have they just, I don't know, gathered in one building? Is there like, we want to help you out, but we don't want to end up entering the place and being ambushed, or anything you can have to help us would be appreciated.
Well, I assume the druids who scared us out still reside within the winery. I have not seen them leave. We kind of have between me and my children here, and he points at an older male and female. We've been keeping a pretty good watch on the group. I would say the ones who attacked us are still within the winery.
How many ways in are there?
There's several on the outside.
Around the outside.
Any secret entrances?
There's a few different ways in. I wouldn't call them secret by any means.
So, hey, I just want to roll back a little bit. Do you know Erwin? In Valakai.
How do you know Erwin?
Oh, Erwin sent us here, actually. He said he was concerned for you and your vineyard because he hasn't been receiving a shipment lately, or there's been a delay at least. We didn't really ask how long, but he asked us to help out, and we're here to help you. Just to make sure that we're here for you guys.
Erwin, that useless man sending others to do his bidding yet again.
Well, hold up there. Hold up. He has a business to run. He's got things to attend to. Whether or not he has sent people to do his bidding, we accepted and we're happy to help. We're here to help you.
I know what Erwin is up to. He is my son, after all.
Oh.
Awkward.
That is something that he did leave out.
Well, surely he's just concerned for his father, then.
Indeed, yeah.
I think he could care less about me.
Well, why is that?
More so just for his wine. I'd rather not get into our family history at this point. But I will tell you that I have not spoken to him in the past decade.
Wow. That's pretty shitty.
Wow.
If
we're here and we would like to help. I don't really want to, at this point, help Erwin out that much. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think?
well, we just don't want to. Erwin's the reason we're here.
Sure,
So-
but they're obviously in distress. These druids have been attacking their farm.
Helping them is helping Erwin.
Not necessarily.
How about we help
Here's
you
the
help
man
Erwin.
you're speaking to.
Look at him, he's beautiful.
Tell me about your staff, old man.
It's just a walking stick.
Oh,
Looks a little more ornate than that.
Who made that for you? Did you make it?
I get bored and I carve occasionally.
Do you also just walk around and pour pots of tea? What do you got going on over there?
Anyways.
I think that's a legitimate question.
Yeah. I just want to know. I don't know the ways of these humans.
I gotta pull it up. I just shared it. I didn't even look. Oh, I see where you're at.
You got a magic lamp? Is it a genie in there?
I am rather fond of my tea. I haven't had any in a few days, but
I thought you'd be a big fan of your wine, but you like your tea.
I enjoy my wine as well.
How many druids are we talking about here?
When we fled, there was only 3 or 4 that was threatening us, but we had to get out quick.
But how many plants, most importantly?
I've seen maybe a dozen or so. They could have more.
I hate plants. Okay. I mean, okay, say we help you. We free up all this winery. We rid it of these plants, these druids. Will you say hi to your son? You know, just pop in and be like, "Hey, buddy, miss you. How you doing?"
Well, maybe you should talk to him about that. It's not on my accord that we haven't talked in a decade. I sent him barrels of wine frequently, and occasionally I have asked him through a letter to come stop in or talk to me. So it is not on my accord that I have not talked to my son.
Why is
ways
it
of suggesting to people to do things, so we'll work on it.
You were asking something?
Me?
Little one.
This one over here. And he gestures to you.
I'm just a little bit more curious about why is it that your son has cut off all ties with you other than just to receive your shipments? That doesn't seem beneficial to anybody other than him. And I think that you're trying to reach out to him and gain his trust once again for maybe something that might have happened. Maybe he caused it, and maybe I'm not sure. I don't want to draw any sort of conclusion, but if there's anything that we can do to help.
You typed him?
God damn it, Tim. If there's anything that we can do to kind of make this whole thing well. Like, I'm no doctor or anything like that, but we were here on a request, and now it seems that that request there's more to it. So we want to help out any way we can.
Well, you see, 10 years ago, it was Erwin's responsibility to be watching after.
This is what it's like when you type, by the way.
Sorry, I'm trying to type really quietly. Keep going.
Only 10 times louder.
Sorry, I got a bit distracted for a moment.
There's this ticking sound in my head. I can't describe it.
Dissonant whispers. He takes 3d6 psychic damage. David's dead. Anyways,
thanks. All right, perfect. Our wine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, we kidnap him. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's the way it goes.
So let me stop this again. About 10 years ago, Erwin was on a watch. And through his watch, something very valuable to us had gone missing. He proclaims that it had nothing to do with him in running off with his Danica. But I think it was his young lust and negligence that caused us to lose something of great value. Through the blame and the years, I'll admit it, I've not fully
Forgiven?
I've not fully let it. I've not let it go. I've not fully forgave him, and
It's okay to be torn up about this. You know, it's a big deal losing contact with your son. I think the deal is big up about it too.
I think that's why he doesn't return or talk to me.
Oh.
If we could help your relationship with your son bolster once again, we would love to do that. We also would love to return the delivery of wine to Valakai, because that city needs some help. They need the cheer that the wine gives them. So let's get about this business.
Well,
Do you actually have any idea why the Druids may have moved in the winery?
Let's get back to that, yes.
We are here.
I think they are after our wares. The only wine that is distributed through all of Barovia comes from here. And we distribute it for free to all of the major cities, Barovia, Valakai, and Kresk. We do this on our own free will to promote happiness, and occasionally they'll send us just goods and wares to help us survive, but we never ask for anything in return. We're just here trying to give some of the Solon people in Barovia a release, something to enjoy, anything.
Do you have any enemies? Who would want to do this?
Anybody who would want my wine.
Well, do you know Radu? He's a good friend of ours, and he also had wine. I don't think he distributed it very far, but he's also of the same profession, I would say, as you. You guys friends?
I don't think I've ever come across a man named Radu.
How about the Vistani?
The Vistani, yes.
The Vistani.
When you say Vistani, he spits on the ground, and he says, "The servants of Strahd? Why would I have any business with the likes of them?"
What?
I think that's what Buyo is getting at. He's saying they also bring wine and merriment, I guess, to Barovia, and I guess you're the only supplier of that.
Seer with them, this Madam Eva. Have you heard of her?
I have not, but I do know that some Vistana women occasionally have the ability to see into the future and tell you a fortune. Whether that's true or not, I cannot say. As for any other Vistani, I have not met one who has ever had the correct intent. Most of them follow Strahd, as they made a deal with him years ago to come and go as they please in Barovia. A matter of fact, I bet the wine that they had weren't ours at all. Probably others that they got from a land far away.
come here, probably selling it at an outrageous price for a taste that they've never had, guaranteeing it's subpar to our quality.
Well, they just gave it to us for free, so.
We're kind of a big deal. I don't know if you've heard of us.
Do we have a
The main
name?
characters here.
We don't.
No, we just kind of cause trouble. I don't know what other name we.
Our name is Gudrun and the Boogers.
No, let's we can brainstorm on this. I don't know. I'm not comfortable being a booger.
We're the five vandals.
Fair enough.
What is a Gudrun?
This is
Why does he have boogers?
I is a Gudrun.
and he has boogers because he's. Well, I mean,
Who does not?
Gudrun, show him the boogers.
Fukun.
It makes that sound effect too.
wow, wolf boogers. Fakum.
Fukun.
Fakum.
Enough chit-chatting about my life.
Right.
Are you able to help us?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Or we'll die trying.
Whoa.
Some of us might die trying.
So. Okay, we got druids, we got plants,
Let's just ask
we got a
them to leave.
winery. Do you have? Okay, say we start losing, right, and we start like dying. Is there anywhere to run away to? Do you have like
I think we are within sight of the house
Pretty
right now.
very far away, but you can't see it. Yes.
Oh, the house. What house? The house.
Do you have anything that could aid us in this
Very far
mission?
away, as in like quarter mile, half mile,
No, half mile.
a couple hundred yards.
House.
If this old man and
Couple
babies
hundred.
can run away from the druids and the plants, I'm sure we can.
I mean, yeah, they're bunked up right next to the area.
They can't be that big of a threat.
Would I know any? Or Helena, do you know anything about plant monsters that might help us going in here? I
Through my time in the swamp and with plants, I've learned that they don't like fire.
Well, of course.
some of
You,
that.
Helena, have encountered things like the, what you named the Shambler,
The Shambler.
which was that mound
The
of,
Shambler.
of refuse in the swamp. You've encountered assassin vines, which look exactly like normal vines but strangle people, and they're
But with dark masks.
You've experienced different types of blights and other creatures that mimic, and actually you've both identified and have
We fought against something.
became in contact with a few of these small twig blights. They're like tiny plants, probably 2 or 3 feet off the ground. They look exactly like plants, but they have these emerald glowing eyes as they move towards you. And there was a creature that was controlling them.
Gudrun,
Could have been
didn't
a druid.
Some plant monsters. Did they take strength from us?
No, that was the shadows.
Yeah, those are like the little shadow creatures.
Good. You guys wiped out that creature and those plants.
I
Like,
couldn't remember if
instantly.
we had like fought plant monsters that restrained us or anything. I can't.
Yeah.
I
I have
know
a
nothing of
question.
plants. I know that they don't like being slashed.
Yes, young lady. What would you like to know?
Do you have anything valuable in the home that you wouldn't be able to live with losing?
Well,
Just curious.
What kind of question is that?
I just would like an answer. That's all.
there are some things we have tucked away that are our life savings. It's everything we have.
Is the life savings in paper form? Are they bonds or something? Or is it cash?
I'm very uncomfortable with this question.
I'm worried if we fight with fire inside the winery that it may get out of control. And
We don't want to burn your stuff.
Or if we do burn your stuff,
I would ask that you don't burn down our winery.
okay.
It is the lifeblood of Barovia, and It would be devastating to lose. It's been devastating. We've not lived in our home for close to a week.
Can we sample the wine after we defeat the druids?
Absolutely.
How many
Message.
samples?
How many?
Message.
How many samples are we talking?
A whole night's worth.
That's a lot of samples, boys and girls. I say let's do it.
All right, what is your message, Adonis?
I was just gonna message Helena, just subtlety, with the request of, what valuable things do you have in your home?
I honestly, Helena was being honest. She didn't want. Well, her plan was to burn down the house and kill everything inside of it.
If I did an insight check, I would have known something.
Before we go and try to rescue your winery, would you guys like maybe a hole for shelter
Oh my god.
It's the safest place.
to protect you from the elements?
I think at this point I'll just collect the rain. Could you maybe build something to keep us dry? What? A hole?
Build a moat around what they're doing, Helena.
You can
Don't
make a
be
fire.
naive.
If the
You
hole is
love
deep
building
enough,
moats.
the rain.
We'll
May-
drown.
No, because I could. It's hard. I'm only good at holes.
Simply make a hole around them.
Yeah, I'll make a deeper hole. I'll make a hole with a big deep hole in the middle. It's like a well.
Make a moat, Gudrun?
Yes, you made a moat around the Get away, beast.
I think with the canopy of the trees, and he's like shivering and wet and in just a shitty condition, and he goes,
Would you like a fire?
I think with the canopy of the trees we'll be fine. Oh no, we've purposely not built a fire. We don't want to bring any attention to us.
Okay. A fire in a hole, maybe?
Fire in the hole.
Boom.
Okay. How about we make
Boom.
a fire for you, Helena? You could make a wall of dirt so you could hide the light from it, and they could feel more comfortable. Huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you don't have to. This
I
is
might
just
feel
a
they don't
suggestion.
want my holes.
All right,
Oh
no
my
holes
God.
for them.
Oh no, I don't like the direction.
I
of
don't-
this.
I would just like to suggest.
She doesn't just give out her holes to anybody.
I
real
do.
quick, though.
Please stop.
I would
real
give
quick.
anyone
No,
both-
Helena.
all of the
Helena,
holes.
Helena, stop. No, stop.
What?
David. David.
David.
David.
David.
Wine man.
David.
Is there any chance that we could take a rest here tonight and then tackle this in the morning?
What's
I have no problem. You can
I vote
stay
for that.
what's the matter, Gudrun? Or Buyo? You scared?
No, I just think I would be better prepared.
I will.
Let us
I'm
rest
17.
here for a
I
short
would be
amount of
prepared,
time.
and some of us might be better prepared if we took a long rest.
Sorry, I was just acting 17.
I will
As if it's a
say,
big deal.
as your DM, you do have 2 days to make it back to the
Exactly.
Burning Sun, or whatever. But
The festival.
Burning Sun Festival.
Burning.
So it's about 6 p.m. now. If you took a full rest, get up at 8 in the morning, handle this, and have to make
Well,
it.
no, not 8 in the morning, like 4 in the morning, 2 in the
Well, you
morning.
can't
You
just
can-
take a long rest whenever you want. When did we get up? And you got to do like 18 hours after or 20 hours after. I can't remember.
You can only take a long rest every 24 hours.
Well,
I don't know. Don't
You
know the
can,
rule.
you can rest, but it's 6 p.m. You're not just gonna fall asleep at 6 p.m. You get
exactly.
up
That's
at
what I
10.
meant.
You don't have the ability to fall asleep.
He just fell asleep in combat.
Sleep check. 17. I'm asleep.
Good point. Good point.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. We can move past that.
I think we should just go.
You can take the long rest. I'm just reminding you that you do have a time constraint that you could possibly still make with a long rest.
I think we should go.
You're
You
just
still
putting
exhaustion?
you're just putting more stress on it. Is all. I was just reminding you. That's all.
My stress is I don't have that many spell slots left. What?
What is that?
I typed in /vote.
What is that?
Oh my god!
All right, so it's 4 yeses.
Did you click
Or
all
what
four
were we
of them?
voting for, though? What were we voting for?
Did you click all four of them?
No, I can only click one.
Yeah, it bolds the one you can click. Sleep or not sleep. That still doesn't help.
I tried.
Okay, check for
Yes.
sleep.
Check for
X
sleep.
not sleep.
X for not sleep.
Wait,
Okay. Buyo, you can sleep here if you'd like, but I think the rest of us would like to move on.
Buyo, would you benefit from us just taking a, I don't know, something humans call a short rest?
No, I don't need a short rest. That wouldn't necessarily be beneficial at this. I don't know how to call it, this level. Maybe
Juncture? This.
maybe at level 5 it makes sense. But
What is this
not right
level
now.
you speak of?
well,
Anyways.
let us continue so we can save the winery.
David, I would love to help you, and I think
Can any of you help us?
I think that's Ismark.
There is.
Ismark. Oh.
Yeah, this is.
I don't-
This is.
Look, it's hard to know who Jesse is, okay?
Ismark
even know who
steps
I
up. Ismark steps up and clasps Davin's forearm and said,
we would love to help. It is why we came here.
Fucking straight edge.
He is the lesser.
Well,
I don't know. What that
any
means.
last thoughts before we continue? Any
No,
words of
let's
wisdom,
continue.
help?
We went
Anything you
through
can give us?
3 sessions of 24 hours before I got a long rest, so we can keep going this time too.
We left a few doors open. There should be a few locked doors throughout the building. But
So,
Are there?
you could get in on the west end where we exited. Also on the north end where we load the barrels, there is a lift up above. There should be a wagon and a ramp that you can get in on the north end. It should be wide open.
Is there anything we should look out for?
plants.
Any guard animals?
Not plants and animals.
Country dog?
Wine
Traps
dragon.
Barriers and
There's not. As I mentioned, there are some locked doors, but
octos. That's all. That's fine.
outside of that,
Do you have a key?
I was in a hurry to get out. I cannot help you. I'm sorry.
So,
We all make
lift-
mistakes.
to the north, that would take us. Is,
Up.
what?
The,
Or down. You don't know.
There's a lift that grabs barrels to put in the wagons. It's not a lift to actually
Okay, I didn't know.
take you
okay.
up.
But we can get in the wagon, you're saying?
What?
If that helps,
Thank you.
please do.
Thank you.
Please do.
All right.
Whoa, Radu.
Well, don't talk about him.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk about it. We're definitely gonna help you, and we're gonna figure it out. Okay, guys, what the fuck do we do? I do not know what to do. I am freaking out.
We burn it down.
Here we go. We got Helena's option.
I'm not burning it down. I want wine.
Burn it down.
I've only had it twice, and I
Yeah.
I also vote against burning down the winery. I met you drinking wine. I bought you drinks.
So there's
Hey,
two.
Mark, everything fun. I almost want to vote for it now. But
If we dig a really deep hole around the winery and then light it on fire, what if we just speak to them and try to cut a deal where if they leave,
With the druid?
family can move back in and make more wine, and then give them a cut of that wine, just like they're doing the big cities for free. I mean, these druids can't make wine.
You'd be comfortable tackling?
No.
Then we go with plan A.
Then what kind of plan is that? Are you volunteering one of us?
I suggest we try to lure the druids out.
I am not
out
good
of
at talking.
of their home, and then as they come out, we surprise them.
Can't you, through some sort of class interaction, municipality type thing?
Class.
Adonis,
No.
your shadow
No.
thing, is that... would that serve as a feasible distraction outside? Just hear me out.
Okay.
We could use all of our specialties. You with your shadow, Buya with his loud sounds that hurt people. Helena is maybe a perfect opportunity to build a hole. You will dig the hole in front of the west entrance, and then we simply cast the shadow in the bonfire, and we get them out. As they fall into the hole, we simply light the hole on fire and kill them. No plants. We cut off the plants from the life source. I do not know how this druidic magic works, but if we can kill the master, maybe the plants will shrivel and die. We can take the heirloom, we can take the wine, and we are on our way.
You said one thing I liked.
You said a lot of things that I like.
Which was what, Adonis?
I don't know yet. Hold on. I'm gonna organize these things in order of... I think, okay, druids are definitely priority. I don't know if they're going to just run out and fall in a hole. It seems unlikely.
I do think that Helena had a point, that there might be a chance to converse with them and strike a
What do
deal.
they have to negotiate? They've got control of the whole place, and they're just going to be like, oh, we got to vote.
Hex, burn, check, Kudrin, 0, okay, fair enough.
Wait. No, I don't like any of these. Callie's... No, she doesn't get a vote. I'm sorry.
What about Ismark and Irina?
Yeah, they don't want to burn it down either.
Ismark's
Callie's not
idea
trying to
is-
burn it down. Callie's already self-conscious about burning everything. And Gudrun just wants to burn. I don't know why. He's very aggressive. He had one fight, and he's ready to go.
Well, Ismark, do you have a plan? Or Adonis?
I think we should find a bottleneck, try to funnel them into it, and take them out one by one. They clearly are overpowering us. They have more people than we have.
They only have 3 plus 12 plants. Like,
That you
how
know
hard,
of.
How hard can that be?
He said dozens, maybe more. And
He
if
said
I know
dozens.
anything about what DM speak is, there's way more than a dozen.
He said a dozen, maybe.
He said
Or
a dozen.
Maybe more. Maybe more means definitely more.
Maybe more.
Means 3 dozen.
It's like if you say, "Oh, there could be 3 giants on the horizon." There's 5.
Look, we don't know where
I'm gonna start giving you like clues of like 30, 40 enemies on the horizon. It's like 3 kobolds on the other side of the hill. And you don't go over there to get this massive treasure of loot, and it's these 3
That's
tiny kobolds like poking each other with their staves.
I'm thinking
and
about
laughing.
risk reward right now.
Well, risk reward. Here's the risk. The risk is that we get overpowered and die. The reward is. Everyone listen, please. Unlimited
Attention,
wine
attention.
for life. Adonis.
Yes.
Unlimited wine.
You're talking to me like I'm a child now, just because you know I'm 17. I don't like it.
Wait, how old's Booyo?
Unlimited wine.
He's probably like fucking 60 years old.
He's an old man.
Not that old.
Okay,
Okay.
I have another plan.
Helena,
Let's tactically decide what we're.
Helena, you get the chance to talk to other druids.
No,
I know wine's
Can
not
we
your
be-
thing.
I'm no
Can
good
we
at talking.
Well, what do you want, Helena? Why
Words
are
ain't
you
good,
with
man.
us?
What the... Booyo, you just gonna call me out like that?
Just a little bit.
Why are you even with us?
Because I was called here by some mystical force.
Okay.
Yeah, why am I with you?
And I think we're all called here by some mystical
Why
force.
am you with you?
Dang it.
I think our ultimate goal is to get out of here, right?
Okay,
Helen, you want to get back to your swamp. I want to get back to my mom and
Aww.
other.
you stopped when you talked there.
I have
It's
no
either
family.
a lie or you're very upset about it.
You're 40 years old and you still live with your mom?
I'm not 40, and I haven't never. It's been a while.
Well, I'm fine being here. I have no family. I was simply working for food and water and drink and gold, so wherever brings me to that, I'm happy to be. Let's go kill these druids.
I'm with Gudrun. He's the kind of leader I need.
Do we fight inside the winery or do we try to pull them out?
I think we pull them out.
Okay, but I don't want to pull them out into a big open area. I want to be near the exit point for them so that they're kind of funneled out. Because if they surround us, there's more of them than us.
If we're
Yeah.
quiet, I can try to build the dirt choke point.
I would
Would that
love
help?
I like this
Yes,
plan.
Daddy, choke point us.
Oh my god.
My god.
Yes. What? I'm just trying to relate to the kids.
We could meet in the middle. We could try some negotiations while also having somewhat of a sneak attack set up should they go poorly. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
So who runs in and draws them out?
Gudrun.
I think it has to be Booyah.
He's pretty lucky, but he's very
No.
slow.
He's swift.
He's slow.
He dodges
runs-
well.
He has small
not
legs.
slow.
I don't know.
I don't dodge well. I am lucky, but only in like one
Maybe
out
I
of
could. Maybe I
20
could get this
situations.
weird owl of mine to draw them out. He's quick.
I think we should
Oh, we should have Ismark do it.
go in.
Ismark's brave and strong.
And
He
Lesser.
could go in and lure them out. I don't think he should negotiate.
Send the shadow in. Let's just go and figure it out on the way.
You don't want the shadow to go in.
No?
I'm here to help you. I'm not here to charge into enemy territory by myself
You
I
can
will.
take your
And-
sister with you.
and get myself killed.
I have nothing to lose. I'll do it.
I don't understand your issue with me, Helena, and my sister.
Issue? I'm just saying. I thought you were the most capable person for the job.
You tried to blame us with the Burgomaster. You blamed me for attacking the
It's true.
poor people that we put down out in the woods, and now you're trying to get me to charge to my death.
Ismark,
Are
sorry.
you asking us to split ways? Because I can.
him.
Ismark, I'm sorry if I've offended you by blaming you for the Mudmen. And I'm sorry I thought you were a capable warrior.
Oh.
Please ignore my suggestion. I appreciate your help, and I would never suggest that we split ways.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ismark, you dropped your knife. 10.
Man, he's being dramatic.
Yo.
Man, you pissed him off. Ismark takes two things seriously. Honor and Irina.
And everything.
No, 17 or 18.
You,
'Cause I'm inspired.
you are not
Irina.
inspired. That only lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, does it? Okay. 13.
No.
Good try though.
Ismark, listen, we love you, we appreciate you, we want you to stay by our side. You are a great man and a great brother, and we are all here for the same reason. To rid the land of Strahd. We want to get home, you want to save your sister, we have the same goal. Overall, kill Strahd. But right now, we need wine. Let us get the wine. Let us bring the wine to the people. And bring merriment and joy to the lands.
It brings happiness.
I think
As
I'm
or so the
inspired by
burgomaster
good.
says.
Honestly, I want to go do good.
A Smark scowls at you, Helena,
You shit creature.
and says,
All I did was suggest he. No.
I'm with you, brother.
Oh, yes.
Brother.
As soon as you say brother, it's in. It's gone.
We're good to go.
Helena's not one to hold grudges.
Let us meet in the middle.
Just
Ismark,
let me make a note here, not to heal them.
"You are."
lead the charge with me. Lead the charge with me, Ismark, as we both proceed into battle together.
Okay, but one good thing Helena did say was dirt funnel.
I like the dirt funnel idea.
I like the combination of words, and I wanted to happen.
What do you want, you stupid dog?
Helena's morale is low.
Helena,
We can do the dirt funnel.
I believe in you.
Guys, I have an idea.
Oh, we already have too many. Go on.
I don't know about the dirt funnel.
What's wrong with
I
the
think
dirt
we should
funnel?
just go in
talk
and
it out.
and
Get a
try to
cup
talk.
of wine.
Oh, we could try to talk
I
it
don't-
out.
I don't think it needs to be more complicated than that. We've handled ourselves in worse
If I
situations.
know anything from the plant monsters that attacked us previously, they will just attack until
If
they
it's
die.
a plant monster, then it's a plant monster. There's nothing else we can do about it. Honestly, though,
Buyo, do you want us to die?
no, I really
You
don't.
paused. Alright, let's go.
All right, I'm fine with talking to them if that moves things forward. Let us go talk to the druids.
Let's
But
just go
I
back.
do want to set up the dirt funnel outside without them knowing, if possible.
West side?
Okay.
West side, then we could, if things go south, west, we could simply proceed out the west door to our funneled location.
Good.
We proceed to the winery. Well, I
Kelly
proceed
likes
to the
this
winery.
plan. This gets 2 votes. I like 2 votes.
All right,
Sneaky, snaky, snacky snake.
1 second.
It says right here,
I gotta grab
2
something.
votes. Right here it says, I agree with Adonis.
I'm a sneaky little
he's so
snake.
smart.
Go to the winery.
You two are on the train. I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
A banana eating a banana. From the day we went to the winery,
With the hot dog in hand.
Helena pissed off his mark and almost ruined the campaign.
But we survived somehow.
Circle of
It's beautiful.
too loud. I may have just.
The circle of life gets people going.
Look at Chloe looking. She's like, "Oh, I love you so
Hello.
much." Anyways,
Wow.
It's so creepy.
it hurts. It's so
How subordinate
good.
she is.
Anyways, okay. So
We went to the West End, dog.
you're keeping your marching order. You are southwest of the winery. What are you doing?
Sneaky snake.
Are we changing up the marching order because Ismark and Gudrun are gonna go together?
Well, okay.
think
That's
we're-
right. They
we're
are
splitting up,
brothers.
aren't
Yep, I'm with Ismark. Let's go.
Gudrun Ismark.
I'm gonna hang back with. I
Irina?
guess Irina, because she doesn't feel comfortable enough. Callie, yeah. I'm with Irina.
I will just be staying far back. Maybe
Yeah, I
even
guess
further
I'm-
back than usual.
So
Guess
what,
I'm going straight to the door
so what is the plan?
alone.
So, we're gonna go to the west. We're gonna try to go around the facility to the west end. Is that yes?
You're southwest, so you would approach it northeast and be on the west end.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, wherever they escaped, yes, the
Okay.
west.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
And
Are
then
we
when
gonna
get
go
there,
ins-
we're gonna
Ah,
observe the entrance exit kind of situation.
And everyone's going up.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna. I'm sure we're gonna hang back a little bit
So
just to kind of
like-
see what we're
like-
dealing with.
Like 5 foot spacing between each group of 2. And then Helena like another 10 behind everybody.
Yeah, I'm a little worried why she's 10 back, but yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
So I'll
Let's do it.
I'm gonna put a 5 foot gap in between everybody.
Yeah, we're forming a train with a caboose that's gone off the rails. That
It's the
still somehow follows
Chattanooga
us.
Choo Choo.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo. You heard it here, folks. Herks? Herks?
Ferks.
Okay.
You heard it here, Ferks.
So
You heard it.
you are walking out of the tree line into the open. There are vineyards to the south of you, and you are making your northeast trek towards the winery. On the west end of the building, you see a fairly small well, maybe 5 feet in diameter. You could see moss like just covering and swarming each rock that build this well. There's a small 5 by 5 foot room or building, something very close to the entrance of the winery, about 10 feet from the entrance, just built separately. As you walk up, you see the stairwell, and you can see just faint light coming from the entrance of the winery. There's a door slightly open. You're still about 120 or so feet away. You're like level with the vineyard now. So you're out of the tree line, you're out of the vineyard, you're now open plain. You continue walking forward, and as you get closer to the vineyard, we have Gudrun and Ismark now approaching this 5 by 5 foot room. It has a closed door that has a carved new moon into it. Following 5 feet behind is, well, 10 feet behind essentially is Adonis and Irina. 10 feet behind them is Buyo and Callie, and 15 feet back from there is Helena. And as you begin to approach, I don't have my notes up. This is awkward.
But as we approach,
I went to go find my notes, but I couldn't find them. I printed them and lost them. But I have them written.
Gudrun, why do you think Helena's always so fucking far away?
I think she's a little emotional.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure. She and the Lesser do not seem to get along.
So
I think
Adonis,
he likes that.
so Gudrun calls Ismark the Lesser is standing literally right next to him, shouting to the 10 feet behind him, well, whispering loudly to the 10 feet behind him, Adonis.
Damn it.
And they're having this conversation in between, and you just kind of, you see a
Hey, I defended him.
You see a very questioning look from Ismark, and he shakes it off. He has his long sword drawn in both hands. You begin to approach, and Ismark and Gudrun do make it to that 5 foot by 5 foot single door on the east side of the building.
Can I hold on 1 second? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
As we get there, I'm gonna hold up for a fist bump with Ismark. Bang. That's all I wanted.
Oh, he returns it.
We're still good. We're still good, fam.
So good to run. Good run.
So
Damn it.
as you get close to the building, you hear these creaking, like eerie sounds in the mist that enshrouds the winery at this point, or the vineyard at this point. So the vineyard, all the grapevines and everything, the rows that you were familiar with are now just engulfed in this this mist that seems to follow you everywhere you go in Barovia. So you hear these subtle cracking and this sound and stretching of what sounds like vines. And then shortly after, emerging from the mist in a small cluster are these tiny wooden shrubs that walk on dirt-covered roots that looks like they have just pulled from the ground. They look almost like they are grapevines. The twigs twist and wrap themselves into a humanoid form, having heads and limbs to match. They look at you with this intense stare, and emanating from their eyes is a very familiar emerald glow. So about 120 feet from Gudrun and Ismark are 5 plants now approaching you rapidly, and they dash and are now within 60 feet of you.
I mean,
Well, this isn't good. Can we try to talk to them now, Buyo?
Yeah, I mean,
They're plants. How do we speak to a plant? Get up here, Helena. We need your
talk to
assistance.
them.
I mean, Adonis is firing a firebolt. If
I
they're
assist.
dashing at us.
Just fine back here.
I'm gonna grip my axe ready to
Whoa,
go.
whoa, young Adonis.
Sorry,
stay
it
there.
happened already.
Hey,
It happened.
no, young Adonis, there, no.
They dashed at us. I'm sorry, it happened.
Okay,
It might just be wanting to smell us. Who knows?
so we're gonna go firebolt from Adonis, and then we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
No.
So go ahead and firebolt Adonis.
Wait, okay. Firebolt and it's a feather. It's a 12.
You should. What is the range on firebolt?
Firebolt range is 120, my dude.
About tree fitty.
So you shoot off and you hit one of these branches, and it's humanoid form with its like writhing fingers as the branches twist to make the hands. It absorbs the blow on the shoulder, and your flame dissipates into nothing as they begin to continue to walk towards you. I do need initiative from everyone.
What?
Hey.
What is this horse hockey?
No damage, no dice.
What is this horse hockey?
Hey, natural 20.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
I'm not last. Oh, wait, yes I am. Damn it.
This has happened to you a lot. Oh, I didn't roll for Callie. Callie gets a plus. Ooh, nice, Callie.
I'm last again.
19. Okay.
Can I get 25 to 20?
Helena with a 23.
Shit, dog. Okay, I need 20 to 15.
Callie with a 19. Adonis with a 17.
Booyo with a 16.
Got plants on my people, but don't call me a
Okay.
plant people.
15 to 10.
That's a me with the 11.
So, 60 feet out, these 5 small plants are approaching you. Helena, what are you doing?
So they're 60 feet out from Gudrun and Ismark.
Making them.
What was that, like 90
10,
feet from me?
25 from
No,
back.
you would be closer. So there's
Oh, it's on the other side.
winery and vineyards here. You are approaching from here. So you're 30 feet behind them, probably 35 feet from them approaching from the vineyard in the bottom.
Ah, I see.
So they're moving up towards the vineyard. You're diagonal here,
See, it's just the wine plants. We should
I
have
see.
set them on fire.
35 feet from the plants.
Well, I guess I'm running 30 feet away from them.
You are running 30 feet the opposite way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling more
Just
plants.
30 feet?
I'm not dashing.
There anything with your action?
Yeah, I will. How far away are they from me now? So that would put them at
65 feet away.
65 feet. I will put a bonfire in front of one of them. Whichever one is, putting it 60 feet, so it'll be 5 feet in front of one of them. So they have to move around it.
Okay.
Smart. We don't do smart.
I mean, they can run through it.
And they might.
If they want.
Alright, Callie, what are you doing?
Callie mimics the magic around her and also casts a fireball.
It's like we have two Adonises. Adonisi.
17.
17 hits.
2 damage.
Roll a d6 for me.
We're catching fire.
Okay. Thank you. So, as this swarm is approaching you of 5 twigs, you see another 5 emerge from the vineyard and move up just behind the original. So now there are 10 approaching you.
Holy shnikes.
One just took this large blast of fire. You could see charred like leaves and parts of their vines that were creating their twig-like semi-human form. It's like hobbling on one leg. It's pretty rough, but a second form. Then you see a third and a fourth emerge from the vineyard, but
Plants.
have not quite made any advance on you.
Oh no.
Adonis, it is now your turn.
Wish I had the area effect on me.
I wish I kept my fire thing instead of getting this lightning one.
Okay, so I'm gonna just have to fucking fireball. Sorry for cursing, DM, but 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I guess whichever
Are
is
you-
the closest to getting to us. I don't know.
Okay.
And then 10 damage, which
So
I notice off that 10. I guess I can't ask that yet.
So the leading one, it's leading the helm. It is slightly burlier than the ones following them, and it's charging, and you just the whole thing just ignites and turns into ash and just a pile of broken twigs that are burning. It is no longer advancing towards you.
I'm gonna hang back with my people. I'm not gonna do any movement.
But yeah, what are you doing?
So what's the scene exactly? How close are each of the twig monsters?
There are 10 that are fairly close to you at, you would be 50 feet and 55 feet from 2 clusters of 5. And then there's an additional two clusters of 5, 110 feet away from you.
Okay. I would like to move towards the creatures a little bit out of range of the rest of the party, at least, and ready a thunder wave in case more than one comes within range of me.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get there.
We'll die.
Alright, so that first swarm begins to approach 30 feet. and are now surrounding you, Booyo, which triggers your Thunder Wave.
Boom.
So that is a dex save, right?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Did any run through the bonfire?
They moved around it.
Smart.
How many are within range?
I mean, they have a 5 intelligence. That's more than
3?
a panther.
3 of them? 4 of them?
There's 5 of them around you, so.
5 of them.
Or actually, no, there's 4 because Adonis killed one. Sorry.
Booyo loves this move. It's his favorite. It does a lot for him.
So that's a 20, a 19, a 17, a 2, and a 2.
How did you?
There's only 4, I thought.
2 of them fail.
Okay, we'll just keep that.
Alright. I think that'll work still. Is it 2d8?
Man.
I haven't
Yeah.
tried it.
Booyah, you're my man.
Thunder
Booyah,
Wave.
booyah, Thunder Wave.
2d8 thunder damage. Yeah.
That's 6 damage for the ones that saved, 12 for the ones that failed, and they get pushed back.
Nice.
Well, none of them move because you literally destroy all of them.
So they're less than 6 health apiece. Let's go.
Plans, dude.
Yeah, man. Too bad I can only hit 1.
I was picturing myself as kind of like a miniature version of Thor at this point, where I've got my fiddle in one hand and my rapier in the other. My fiddle goes down, bah, and the strings strike a chord, and the thunder wave goes, bah.
What chord?
A minor.
I didn't expect
As in Adonis, you are a minor. Erect, Adonis.
True.
Alright, so you watch as this loud thunderous boom, which can be heard from
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
all corners of this field. Everything just hears this loud thunderous boom, and you watch these like 5 twig constructs just obliterate. You see as another swarm of 5 of them emerge from the vineyard, and the ones close to you now move. The other ones that were right behind the first ones move up and are now 5 of them surrounding you, Booyo.
Uh-oh.
Probably.
Booyah said peace.
Booyo, you moved 25 feet forward, right?
Booyo had to go.
So that would be 30 feet, so all 5 of them will get an attack on Booyo.
Ooh, Booyo.
Of course they will.
Please no. Stop trying to roll to hurt him.
That's gonna be 3 to hit.
Oh, plant, god damn it. Plant god, where are you? Booyo's a good vegetarian, I swear. Well, no, he ate that person. But other than that, how much damage is it? He needs to hear it.
Hey, he's got the cans back on.
So,
Sorry,
Booyo,
what?
now it's surrounded by 5, the swarm of 5. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dear God.
That's an oof.
A big oof.
Oh.
All right.
Plants, man. Plants.
The twigs. Ugh. Ooh. Ah. They're too big for me. They're almost the same size. Guys, get them off me.
So one of them towards the rest of you don't actually attack Booyo, but you see this these branches reaching out, and in about a 15-foot circle from it, there's these like thick vines and thorns that grow from the ground, and you are surrounded by them. Buyo, I need you to make a... what's the save? I think it's strength. Oh, you can make an acrobatics or an athletics check.
We're gonna do acrobatics.
Okay.
Go, Buyo.
Yes. 14.
So nimble.
You are able to break these vines and branches that are crawling up your legs and your arms. You break free of them, but everything around you is now considered rough terrain.
Oh, no, that's not good.
One group moves within 60 feet of you. And Gudrun, you are now up.
How far am I from my boy Buyo?
My boy Buyo.
Buyo, you would be
Now
about,
Gudrun, no.
you'd be
Take
about
it back.
you'd be about 50 feet from him.
50 feet.
Final.
Okay,
Who can say?
I'm a little nervous. Alright, as my action, I'm gonna dash in front of Buyo. Hopefully that extra 10 feet puts me between him and as many of the plants as possible. And as my bonus action, I'm going to
You can
activate.
get next to him, so two of them will be by you, and
Okay.
they'll all still be by him.
Okay, I'm going to, as a bonus action, activate my rage. And as I activate that, lightning is going to shoot out as I hold my axe up. Ooh-ah! Like kind of like a He-Man thing, right?
Okay.
And then,
roll a d6
gonna-
for me.
got him.
This is
Oh,
like when
yeah.
Ash stepped in front of all the Spearow that were attacking Pikachu.
Oh, damn it. 1.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
Hup. 1.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you attack one of them, and you call lightning from the clouds. It's just this fog that always covers Barovia, and you hear and it comes down and hits one of these twigs for minimal damage. Ismark, very close to the winery, shouts out, "We are quickly becoming outnumbered. Maybe we should fall back." But he moves forward to get in front of everyone he can, readies his action to attack anything that comes within range, and makes a suggestion to fall back. Irina agrees with his suggestion and moves into the building.
In the building.
Yeah, that little 5x5 building.
No,
Entrance.
she moves into the entrance. It's 10 feet away from that small building, into the winery. She goes into
Into the winery.
Yeah.
Yep, there's two doors that are open. She walks in the first door and waits. There is a sixth group of these plants that emerge from
Dear
the
God.
winery
Where's your funnel, man?
and begin to approach.
This is where we die.
How
Helena,
about we?
This is where I die.
Helena, it's your turn.
Okay.
This is where
So how far is Buyo from me?
Buyo would be 65 feet from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far is the building?
45 feet.
Okay. I'll move 30 feet towards the building
Okay.
Hanging back.
and attempt to shoot a plant creature off of Buyo.
With.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. You can hit that cluster, that's fine.
25.
Hit.
8 damage.
Do you want to attack the one that's already hit or another one?
Probably another one.
Roll a d4.
But I guess, yeah. Where's my D4?
If you right click, you could rearrange all.
Oh
of them.
yeah, that's what I need to do. There we are. Here you go. 3.
You see the
I picked the third one.
You see the sickly green, like, force energy create a blade from Helena's arm as it arcs through, just pushing all the dirt and grass out of the way, leaving like a little groove on its way, and explodes into this plant and just breaks into a ton of little twigs around Buyo. You are now only surrounded by 4.
You're welcome. As a bonus action, I like to pick up some rocks.
All out. You can pick up 3 rocks, so yeah.
Thanks, man.
Callie, it's your turn.
Okay, so I got 4 surrounding. I got 4 surrounding Buyo. There's how many other?
No,
groups
use
of
Callie's
monsters?
voice, not Adonis's voice.
How many other groups? What do you want me to do?
I'm just kidding.
How many other? So there's 4 around Buyo, and there's several other groups of monsters converging on his location, or?
So there are 2 groups 120 feet away from you, or from the vineyard, which is 70 feet from Buyo. There's a swarm surrounding him. The first swarm has been dead. The other swarm is now within 20 feet of Buyo. Right there. So there's 4 surrounding him and Gudrun. Just Gudrun charged up to them.
Can I make it to Buyo with Callie's move?
Yeah, Callie was right next to Buyo. Buyo moved 25 feet. She can move 30. So yeah, you can move to Buyo.
When that 20... Wait. So the intent here is to cast Thunder Wave, but to get as many as possible. So it's kind of just like the most amount of people that converge on that location as possible. So I was gonna say ready the action until the other moves within her range and she feels comfortable hitting them with Thunder Wave.
You can hit You can hit 2 of them and miss Gudrun and Buyo.
Well, so I was gonna use sorcery points to do Careful Spell.
Okay.
So I was gonna move into their location, use Thunder Wave, and
Okay.
hit as many as possible, but I didn't know if readying the action would be advantageous to them converging on that location.
It would probably...
Because I was gonna do that.
There is 1 group within converging on you. So you can move in front of Buyo, ready the action, and then for when they converge, and you could hit more of them.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, and then I want to protect people with sorcery points. That's Buyo and Gudrun.
How many sorcery points?
That'd be 2 sorcery points to protect.
How many do you have?
Right? 4.
Full.
All 4.
4. Okay.
Full.
Yeah, it is 2, but yeah. Yep. Okay. So, you see Callie run up in front of you, and she crosses her arms in her dragonborn, her form. She like bends over, her scales like kind of bulging, and you see this like yellow energy start to illuminate her chest as she just clenches her fists and hunches over. So the second swarm is going to attack Buyo and Gudrun. So 2 are going to attack Buyo, 2 are going to attack Gudrun. So for Buyo, that is a... I already forgot their plus. That is a 13 and a 6.
The 13 hits.
Okay, for Gudrun, it's a natural 20 and a 19. So
They both hit.
You take 12 points of damage. Booyah.
Who? Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
You take... Gudrun, you take 16 points of damage for 1, and 11, so you take 27 points of damage, Gudrun.
Rounded down, 13.
Yeah,
Half?
it is bludgeoning. So yeah, you take 13.
Okay.
What a man.
We need to get out of here.
Well, if you can pick up Booyah.
So after that cluster goes, the next cluster starts to swarm, which goes ahead and ignites Callie's Thunder Wave, which is a Constitution save for.
Hers is 14, I think.
It should be 8 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah, so 14.
Yeah.
So it's a Constitution save for. What? 5, 4, for 9 of them.
Dude, if he wrecks these, we need to get the out of here.
2, 3, 4.
Please fail.
4 of them succeed, 5 of them fail.
Okay. 6 damage off a 2d8. 4, 6 and 3 damage, yeah.
Okay, 6 and 3. So the first 4 are gonna take 6. So you see
And
1,
get pushed back.
2, 3, 4. All 4 of them that take the full damage. You just see twigs just exploding in a huge ray of area, all obliterated. The ones that take 3, 1 is like just legs and 1 arm. It's missing like most of its humanoid form, but it's still standing. Another is destroyed. A few others are like barely standing, but still have some form. Callie destroyed 5 of them, and there's like 3 barely standing around you. The 4th group starts to move in around you. They're not actually around you. They're still. They should be 30 feet away. Their turn is over, but they are moving in from the vineyard, and it is now Adonis, Buyo, your turn.
Okay, so Adonis is how far from them and how far from the door?
Adonis would be 35 feet from them, 30 feet from the door.
Okay. Well, ain't that a hoot?
And there's 3 of them surrounding Buyo and Gudrun at this point.
I mean,
And another, several swarms are just like funneling down towards them.
he's gonna go inside. Like, he's gonna go through the door, has to use dash action to get out of the way to let them be able to have room to go through the door.
You see Irina like slightly in the room, just like tucked away, waiting, hoping like everyone else comes through. So you crash right by Irina, you move into the space with her, and that is Adonis' turn. Buyo, what are you doing?
I got an 11 for a death saving throw.
I didn't know you were down.
I was down. Definitely down.
Okay, so Buyo's got a check.
Yay.
Another cluster is now 10 feet away from you. And then the 3 surrounding you. 2 are going to attack Gudrun, 1 is going to attack just the seemed lifeless Buyo body. That's a 16 and a 9 for Gudrun.
1 hits.
And Jesus. Callie went way early. She's at the top of the round.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering if they're attacking her. No.
Oh no.
She's hefty. She got the...
No, Buyo ran forward. Callie's sitting 25 feet behind Buyo. They're not to Callie.
Okay.
I
I thought
But didn't she go up and do the thunder wave?
And then
Oh shit, yeah, Callie did. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that natural 20 is on Callie, not Buyo.
That's probably a good thing. Oh
I don't know
god.
about that.
That's 16, 19 points of damage, bludgeoning damage to Callie.
I mean, it's just 2 fails to Booyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that much.
Callie's alive. It's okay. Callie's alive.
Okay. Gudrun, Ismark, Irina are up. Ismark is like right behind you, waiting to attack things down as soon as they come. Like he's like shouting, "We gotta go! We gotta go!"
That's right.
My turn?
Yep.
He's watching plants pull
I am
everyone
gonna-
apart. He's like, we gotta go, man.
I am.
He's
did you
getting
ever-
ready.
Did you ever roll the damage for me, Jesse? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I did. It should be 10 points of damage, halved to 5.
We can't lose the
Okay, I am going to pick up Booyo and run for the winery with everyone else.
You're going to get 3 attack of opportunities.
Fuck.
Go natural armor.
Okay, so that's a 15, a 17, and an 8.
I have 15 AC, so 2 hit.
Okay, so that's 10, 17.
Why are you getting so hard?
That's 23 points of damage,
Holy
halved to 11.
Alright,
Fucking twig blades.
I'm out of here
Oh god.
with Booyo.
I love half.
Am I in the winery?
Variant.
No, your speed is halved carrying Booyo.
Fuck. But I'm
Why
super
is-
strong.
Actually,
Wait.
make a strength
Wait.
check. Yeah, let's make a strength check.
No,
Saving
there's-
throw or
No,
check?
What's your carrying
strength
capacity?
check. Just make a
There's
strength
no
check. Because you gotta lift them up, you gotta throw them over, you gotta like accept all these attacks and make it your full length.
I'm raging. Do I get advantage?
No, you get that on dexterity.
I do.
Your
I
danger
know.
checks.
I do get advantage on strength checks. Is a rage, I think.
It's true.
Okay, go ahead. Just roll
I
advantage.
think.
I trust you.
I will fight.
Okay,
for
I do.
until
I-
the
oh,
day
wait,
I
oh.
die.
Yep, strength checks. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll with advantage. Strength
Thank
check.
the gods. All right. Fuck. Okay, 11.
It's more than 10.
God damn.
Well, because Booyo is a small creature, I was making it 10.
Oh, thank
It
God.
would have been 15 if it was anyone else. So
Thank God.
you're able to scoop him up, shield him from all these attacks, take the brunt in your back, and just fucking hightail it out of there. You are in the winery.
Jesus Christ. I did it. Booyo, I did it.
I was gonna go save Callie.
So
Oh yeah.
God,
It-
someone heal me and I'll go back out.
Ismark readied his attack, so it fails because it's not his turn. But he is now moving up to Callie, to all 3 of them. And instead of holding his longsword with 2 hands like he had, he draws his short sword and he charges all 3 of them. That is a natural 20, a 24 to hit, and a 19 to hit. All 3 hit.
Is Mark, my boy.
So,
I almost thought this is where Ismark was gonna die.
Is Mark and Kelly got this? What are you talking about?
I mean, he might, because he can't move after this. So he hits for 7, 7, and 6 damage. And that kills the entire wave around Callie. He would still have 10 feet of movement, so he runs 10 feet back.
We can't let Callie die.
Irina
She's
is
not even here.
Irina is
Hold on.
still waiting. A swarm with all of their movement make it to Ismark but cannot attack. Helena,
They
Callie,
dashed it.
they're your turn.
So many opportunities.
There's now a swarm of 5 of these plants around Ismark.
So
I know
is
Helena won't help, but you know,
So
maybe
there's
Callie
Dora.
will.
I don't know if there's any way I can. I can cast darkness on him and hope he finds the right way out. But that's all I got for him.
Okay, so if I go right to left, I got Door, Ismark, Callie.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit on Kelly.
Okay.
So a beautiful bullywog creature
I love
pops out of the ground
I love the bullywogs. I'm very, very glad you ran with this.
and hugs Kelly's scaly legs, healing her, or not healing her yet, but on her turn.
It is now Callie's turn. She's right after
Okay.
you, so.
She gets 5 points of health back,
Every point counts, baby.
taking her from an 11 to a 16.
So as long as not taking opportunity attacks, moved to where Ismark is.
With my movement, I'm going in the house.
No, Ismark ran on the other side of her, killed everything that was a threat to her. Everything moved up to Ismark, so she is free to go.
Wait. So it's so Callie's closer to the door than Ismark.
Yes, he ran in front of her, killed the 3 behind him, and took on these others that just swarmed her. Yep, okay, that's fine. You moved into the house.
Is it just the remaining 5?
No, I think there's more swarms.
Yeah, there are 3 swarms of 5. There's only 1 swarm of 5 around Ismark currently.
I wanted to know.
And you start.
Get to Ismark. How far away is he? Let's kind of
make a perception check.
Because okay. I don't know her. She's got shit perception. I know that. It's -2, I think, for her, so it's a 9. 9.
So you were 5 feet behind Ismark. That's all I can tell you. Or 10 feet. You should be 10 feet behind Ismark. That's all I can tell you.
I want to move close to him, cast Thunder Wave, and use a sorcery point to protect him.
The 2 sorcery points.
Get the hell out of there.
It's 1 per target.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I read it correctly.
I think you're right.
And I'll cast it at 2nd level.
At 2nd level.
It does another 1d8. I gotta make sure these plants function. She's got the slots. She's okay.
Okay. So go ahead and, we got 5 plants. I have to make a Constitution save. That is 3, 10, 17, 21, and 14. So 3 of them
DC
save.
is 14.
Yeah,
so,
3 of them save.
So total damage of 22.
All of them are dead. All of them are
Okay.
dead.
Awesome. She moves the rest of her movement
Once again.
back toward the winery.
And just destroys this 4th set of plants. And so she moves 5 feet up to make sure the 10-foot cube hits all of them, and then bolts 25 feet towards the winery. I need a Adonis. What is your move? And I need Buyo to make a death saving throw.
Adonis is gonna fire a fireball at anything within 120 feet. Not anything. A plant monster within.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Fire bolt.
Go ahead, make an attack. And make a perception check, because you're a very perceptive boy.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
2 damage.
Okay.
9 perception.
Okay. That's fine. Roll a d6 for me, please.
1.
1, okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. And then with your movement?
I'm just hanging out in the winery.
Oh, so you stepped out, made the
I stepped
attack.
up to the door, and then step back.
Yep, sure. Easy. Did you make your death save, Buyo?
There you go. 5.
5. 1 success, 1 fail for Buyo. You see a swarm get close, but not quite to our boy Ismark. Gudrun, Ismark, Irina are up. So Ismark is bolting for the door. He's able to make it in. Gudrun, what are you doing?
Who else is left outside? Just Callie?
Yeah, Callie is. You are trying to drag Booyo.
Oh, I'm still outside.
Yes.
Okay, how far am I from the door?
You'd be 10 feet from the door.
10 feet from the door. And where the ground around me, is this just dirt? Is this grass?
It's dirt with like patches of grass.
Okay.
Normal.
Okay, I'm just gonna get into I'm gonna use the 10, 15 feet of movement, whatever, to get inside. And I'd like to try to stabilize Booyo if possible.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
I'm really bad at these, everyone. Here we go. 11.
You stabilize Booyo inside of the winery. So, everyone is in except Callie. You have Ismark he's waiting at the door, waiting for Callie, just outside. Callie, come on! You have swarms chasing down Callie, not quite being able to make it to her. It is now Helena and Callie's turns.
I'm moving my healing spirit to where Callie's at.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to... I'll walk up to Booyo and give him a good old cure wounds.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
So that should be 1d8 plus
Great, it's a 5.
plus 4. Okay. 5 healing points.
That's happened a lot. What is
Okay. So,
You just count on next session being better. That's all.
Callie, what are you doing?
Callie healed for 4.
Okay.
Okay, so Callie's gonna run to the door. How much movement left?
You have 10 feet left in the door. Now that all of you are in, I'm gonna say Ismark Ismark just moves in behind it, closes the door. What you see in this room, it's a small 5 by 10 foot room. It's like a small closet. There's another door open that opens into this vast room that you haven't been in yet. But you see bare hooks that line the wall. This is a storage room. There's shelves on the south that hold several pairs of like stained wooden sandals with oversized soles. Both doors of this room are wide open. The one to the west, which is the one that you walked in, is fitted with an iron bracket that leads to the outside into the rain. Lying on the floor next to you is a 5 foot long wooden beam.
Put the beam in the door. Don't let him in.
Okay. I mean, how are we gonna... Are we trying to brace the door? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I don't know. I'm really tired and I
Or
just
like,
woke up.
I don't know, like...
If you guys, so there's 2 doors. You put the beam on the door where we just came into. I have a hunting trap. I'm gonna set that up like just by the entrance of the opposite door.
Okay, so Callie slams the door. You slide this board into the bracket. Gudrun, quickly in a few seconds, you see him open up his trap and like delicately, it's kind of weird seeing this like huge lumbering half orc that you see just massacre wolves and just throw around humans or humanoids twice his size, like delicately twist this pin for this hunter's trap. And he steps away and you all walk into this larger room where you see several large wooden vats, at least 10 feet tall, close to 10 feet in diameter. You walk into this room with the door closed and you hear this loud thud. Another, and you hear these like twigs just pounding on the door, but the door is successfully barred. And this is where we will pick up next week.
Goddamn, I'm nervous.
Oh shit, we
It
are
was
alive.
tense.
We're alive though. We made it out, boys.
Oh, don't talk to plants.
Julio's a goner.
You didn't even get a chance to talk to him.
Okay, talk to planes next time.
We could have tried to talk to them, but y'all just wanted to attack.
That careful spell by Callie is the only reason several people are alive.
Yeah, sorcery points are awesome.
There's like, you guys murdered 20 plants. I didn't expect you to really kill many at all.
Yeah, because like
Thunderwave OP.
Thunderwave is
really
okay.
wise.
No, man.
Until your own player uses it.
Fuck Vine Beach.
Fuck Vine Beach.
Fuck, fine.